Yo, what's up, chat? Welcome. Hello. Honestly, I haven't looked at myself. Oh, okay, that's not bad. What's up? How's it going, chat? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yo, fat man, little palm tree said 2 minutes late. Yeah, you're getting light spam. This guy. Yo, Minty with the 8-month resub. What's up? Will Smith, what's up? Ninja, what's up? Fama, what's up? Ronald, good morning, brother. Yo, wow, sorry, thanks. It's Mooly, it's me. What's up? Yo, Coochie Cruncher, that name, bro. What's up? I'm trying to go live. Good luck, Mooly. I ordered my PC parts. I should have a final part, my GPU, by the 10th on my birthday. What GPU did you get? Actually, give me the full list. What did you get? I want to know so I can judge you. Minty sold an attorney last weekend. You should ban him. What? Is this true, Minty? I thought I taught you better. Let's play some video games. I have nothing to watch. There was an update. I don't know what the update was, but we're going to check it out. It must be a, what do you call it? What's it called? A hero event or whatever. I know you're married and everything, but I still haven't gotten that kiss from you that I paid for. Well, the price just went up. You better have 50-70. Oh, no. I sold terribly. I got 7-1. 7-1. Dang. Couldn't be me. Whoa, Ronald. What? Look at this. It's a freaking Zweihander. Dude, I got to start my sword collection. That's awesome. What the heck, Ronald? It better be a 50-70. Bro, ain't nobody getting those 50 series cards, bro. That's a big sword, bro. I thought he was going to take it, too. I was so sad. It's okay, bro. If I was there, I could have told you. I DM'd you the parts. All right, let me see what we got. Hold on, let me see. I received the merch, and it's amazing, but I want to say that on the black sweater, maybe you should do white stitching so it's visible. I still love the sweater. I did that on purpose, Fama. I actually really like black on black stitching because, like, it's, like, there, but, like, it's not. Like, I'm literally, like look at my, I don't know if you can tell my shirt, but, like, it's black on black. It's not, like, it doesn't pop, so it just looks like a black shirt, but if someone's, like, actually talking too close to you, they could see it. I actually did that on purpose, but yeah. Duly noted. You're not the first person to say that. I like it like that, bro. But I understand just because I like it doesn't mean it's for everybody. All right, he got Oris 650 Elite. Hold on, I'll show chat if you guys want to see his PC parts he got. All right, let's see what we got here. He's got the Oris Elite AMD B650, so he's going for an AMD chip, which is good. AMD is kind of great with processors right now. Got the DDR 32 gigs DDR5. What's the speed? 6,000. That's faster than mine. That's actually really good. The 9700X. Why not the 9700X 3D? Either way, this is a great chip. Amazing chip. Cooler Master 850, all you need, depending on the graphics card, and the 4070 Ti. Let's go, bro. You're gonna be chilling. This is an awesome one. And the thermal take, the matcha green mid tower. Ooh, you're gonna need more storage than that, though. I would have gotten a 2 terabyte, but I believe in you, bro. I believe in you. You got the storage is not where you want to cut corners. Believe me, you never want to run, but you could always add more. It's not a big deal. But I have 2 terabytes. Those games are just so massive nowadays, and then Windows is big too. You ordered another one, bro. You should order a 2 or 3. It just sucks to worry about, but like that's just my personal preference. Do you know if there's a new map being added to For Honor? Most likely, we won't get it until next year though, or like the middle of the year. So I think they said they want to do something like 2 maps a year, but I don't know if that's in perpetuity or if it was just for last year. It was just shy over 2K. Dang. Well, that's really good for just over 2K. No lie. Let's play some video games. Minty upgraded. I decided to re-download this game for the new character. Wish me luck. Good luck, Azul. I do want to say the quality of the merch is amazing. I'm going to buy the hoodie or another shirt soon. Dang, yo, I'm happy you like the quality. Yeah, I got all of it, but you know, it's my merch, so obviously I'm a little biased. But yeah, it's good stuff, bro. It's good stuff. I'm happy you like it. Now off real differ. Let's go. What monitor do you have? If you have a 4070 Ti, you're still playing at 1080, right? Like you're not going to be doing 1440p? The only new thing I got recently was an air purifier. Yo, smoking rubber. Thanks for the follow. Is it worth playing now? I think so. It's great to have you back on stream. Let's go. How was the B-Day? The B-Day was great, guys. It was great. Yeah, you'll be at 1080. Okay, bet. I thought spending $400 on a new VR was the money. It is, bro. $400? What the heck? That's a lot of money. Who is this guy? He's like, $400? Yeah, bro, that's nothing. I saw you playing Rivals on your day off. Yeah, I play Rivals on my days off. I like Rivals. Give me, sue me. Sue me, okay? I have fun on the game. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I know it's different for some people because I don't usually play games off stream. That's like my big thing. Like, I just don't play games off stream. But that's because I've been a full-time content creator for years now. And so, like, I just don't have that desire to play. But, man, Rivals, it's been fun, bro. Highlander tips, please. No way, that misses! Oh, my head. Sorry, I have a headache right now. But, Highlander's all about getting good in offensive stance, bro. God bless you, David. God bless you. Oh, you play Mr. Fantastic? Let's go. Are you on Kick too or no? No, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. All right, buddy. Bro, I cannot with Warmonger. I always forget that her iframes are just egregious. What's up? Where you been, G? I've been here. If you guys don't know my schedule, I don't stream most days of the week. I only stream Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Or sorry, Thursday, Friday, and so I'm dead. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm sorry, I know you guys want to see more, but I do try to upload videos as much as I can. But with my son, with my marriage, with my life, I only stream 3 days a week. But I do my best to try to provide some nice high quality content for you guys elsewhere or other days. But I know streaming's kind of like my thing, so like I get it, trust me. But I haven't been anywhere, I promise. You haven't missed anything. I just haven't been live. Muli in chat, how we doing today? Yo, I'm doing great. I got this guy beat, bro, trust. Nope. Dang. I'll take that. That's fine. Hyper armor. I have a Gladius too. What's up, CX Moore? How's it going, bro? That warm on me is crazy for the first game on. I know, bro. The old Highlander in you will never leave. Never, bro. Never. I love the new character. She's been fun, but I knew I was going back to Highlander day one, bro. Not going for any parries. Oh, this guy's just sitting here, bro. I'll take that. That's fine. Nope. Now he goes for the parry. Typical. Nope. Ah. I love KHATUN. I bet you do. You look like the type. Got him. Yo, Zach, what's up, bro? Oh! No! Good fight. God is love. Just call me Cosmo, bro. Hey, Cosmo. I'll call you what I want to. Not like CX more. That's your new name. The new stream room is cold. Hey, thank you, Verha. I'm happy you guys like it. Rematch. Low key, I feel like I win this if I was playing KHATUN. 1v1, bro? Yeah, we'll get some 1v1s in today. Also, chat, the stream's going to be a little bit shorter today. Sorry. I got to get off earlier than usual. Sorry. You play Chivalry? I played it when it first came out. I finished the grind with her and I stopped playing her. You guys think the new character is a crutch? How do you fake the attack? It depends what you mean. Yo! Poo-Tang, my guy! What's up, Poo-Tang? Yo, hope all's been well, bro. My guy, jeez. Coming in with the 10 gifted to start the stream. Wait, the new character can't anti-gank? Are you sure? I feel like she could do just fine for an assassin. What's the best way to level up a character? Play with some friends. We both cross-eyed. That's life. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no, not the headbutt. Been crazy, homie, but I'm blessed. Hey, let's go. Happy to hear, bro. Bro, how am I losing this? I feel like I was destroying. What the heck? What the heck? I felt like I was so far ahead. The 10-piece McNugget. Got to get back from you beating my conch today, Muli. Oh, yeah? Hey, you can literally press anything with the new character and it'll work. Hey, sometimes. Is a 4080 graphics card worth it? It depends on the price, but yeah, it's a good card. Jesus Lord, amen. What's up, Jon Snow? Oh, no! No! Bro, I'm just like, I feel like I'm doing so much work, but it doesn't matter. No, I was going to kick too. I'm getting clapped on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Round 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Ah, poop. I was expecting him to go for the full guard. I'll take that headbutt. Oh, I tried to dodge. Yep. Okay. I kind of got my way in. Dang it. Oh, he got me. Good fight. Yo, 3-0 with the new character, too. Yeah, XP boost, champion status, and then have teammates that all have it. It's great. Her pin move is good, and Dom might be spamming that. Oh, I bet. What's the best way to love? Oh, I already read that. Yo, GG, no longer human. Muli may be washed. I'm always washed on the first day of the week. I know you guys are saying it's not the first day of the week. It's the first day of the week for me. Sorry. Yep, that's the new character. Oh, look who it is. Little Palm Tree. What do you stream on? Like my my platform. I'm on PC. Little Palm Tree, we meet again. I know you grind your own coffee beans. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What's up, Scalesy?
Round 1.
How strong do you think the new character is? I like her, but I can tell how she's solid. I feel like if you're an assassin, enjoy her, you're gonna do fine with her. So she has everything she needs to succeed in this game. I wouldn't worry too much about how strong she is in comparison to other characters. I would just enjoy her. Just play her as you would if you enjoy her aesthetic and her feel, because she has everything she needs to succeed. She's got the mix-ups, she's got the offense, she's got solid defense. The all deflect is super cool, and she's actually pretty fun and unique to play. So, when it comes to a character, I don't think there's any downsides to enjoying her. We do too, but better when you grind them. Do you do pour over? No. I don't do pour over. I have an espresso machine. I'm basic. I'm a basic coffee enjoyer. Low Palm Tree is looking a little rusty too. Usually he claps me first game on, but look at him. Look at him on the floor. How's it going? Yo, it's going great, Shortbread. Can I just say I missed you guys? Like, I'm always scared to start streaming after I haven't streamed in a week. Like, I haven't streamed since last Friday. That was the last time I even played any games, really. But, like, I was worried. But then as the peeps start coming in, you know, as I started saying people, familiar faces, saying hello to everybody, bro, can I just say it just brings a gigantic smile to my face, and it makes my heart so happy. I love streaming. And I love making content for you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. I miss you guys. Oh! That's what I'm trying to say. Got him! I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I wish I could do this more often. Is this for honor? Yes. Hey, Nico, what's up? How's it going? What you doing over on Twitch? No way, my favorite game. It's been dead for years, but a streamer? I'm speechless. What's up? It's your favorite game. And a streamer streaming your favorite game. You don't have to be speechless, though. What's up? Can I 1v1 someone for fun? For fun? Sure. I was looking forward to watching your streams every week. I look forward to streaming. It's just so funny because, like, I get so worried, like, oh, man, I need to do more about planning the stream, or I need to do, like, an event, or I need to do, like, you know, I'm just thinking about all the stuff. And then I just go live, and I'm just, like, doing my thing, and, like, it's just a good time. So it's like, I don't even know why I worry. You guys are awesome. What's up, Cracker? How's your kid? He's doing great. Wild highlight hairline on this dude. Thank you, bro. Yo, Shortbread with 1,000 bits. Let's go. Why you guys being so nice today? Yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat for my boy Shortbread. Dropping the 1,000 bits. First bits of the week. Let's get it. Help. Have a blessed day, man. Yo, thank you so much. You as well. You as well. What the poop, man. Feel like I haven't seen you on in forever. I haven't played since last Friday, so it's kind of been forever. Just kind of, though. Uh-oh, Palm Tree. No, he light attacked? All right, Palm Tree. All right, Palm Tree. He said he was going to do it. He said, you're 2 minutes late. You're 2 minutes late. I'm gonna light spam you. And that's what he did. Going good. Uncle and I have good news. Lu Sung Kai has taken me as a student on my road to #1 Shaolin. Let's go. I remember that guy. That's the guy Boy, I need a new hoodie. Lol. What happened to the hoodie? That's the guy, I 1v1'd in Mulisious Assassin series, right? Yo, Shady, thanks for the heart me. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh, Vama with 100 bits. Let's go. Yo, thank you, bro. Yes, I like the new hero. Do you remember Year 1 for Honor? Yes, I remember Year 1 for Honor. It was a great time. You're late, noob. Hey, relax, Darkly. You're late. Was it Lou? I thought it was low key. It was Lou Sun. It was Lou Sun Ku. Lou Sun something. I'm pretty sure that was him. Yo, I just clapped you in the face, brother. Throw me in there, homie. Are you trying to play? Yo, a dog, yo, Tali. Thanks for the heart me. Little palm tree. I'm coming for those palms. Oh. Nope. Bink. Yo, Antonio, what's up? I still have both. One is getting old. Been wearing it for the longest. You got the OG hoodies, bro. I got new hoodies out now. Yeah, he was a Shaolin player.
Round 4.
I don't know. The video is probably on Mulisious' page somewhere. Hey, JD, I appreciate you, bro. That's what's up. Finally caught you live. Hey, yo. Thank you, Vex. Thank you, Vex. Happy you can catch it live. Light attack so I can parry it. Oh, I missed my parry. Thank you for parrying that top light. And I'll do it again. That's what's up, yo. You go kick some butt out there. He coming back to For Honor. Let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the guy. He's good. He was good. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Ah! Hey, we don't got to talk about that, chat. For real, we ain't got to talk about that. We don't have to talk about what just happened.
Round 5.
This is what people come to see. Yo, Skippy. You know what he's doing. That's me. That's not me. Are you good against Shinobi? I play fine against Shinobi. Ooh, oh, what? That didn't land? No, palm tree. You better relax, bro. I'm locking in right now. He doesn't know what to do. He knows what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm in trouble. He's out of stamina. He can't go for this parry. I'm dead. I'll be back. Have a doctor's appointment. Y'all hope it goes well. I saw you popped in my boy Salt Alerts live. Yes, bro. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw Salt Alert, and he was doing 1v1s, bro. And I watch people's streams. Like I'm an avid stream watcher. I really enjoy it. But usually not on TikTok unless it's like some event going on. But I was scrolling and I saw his live, and I was like, I don't know. I saw 1v1 and I was like, yeah, I'll see him 1v1 a few people, and he was just 1v1 some people. And I don't know, bro. I just got good vibes, and I was enjoying my time there. I was sitting there smiling, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I almost was like, I'll 1v1 you, bro, but I wasn't gonna do that. But then there was like this weird guy in there who came. He said I was dodging his ones once, and like he made a video. He tagged me in a video talking about how I dodged his ones, and the video had no sound. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I remembered who it was after a while, but I'm like, bro, what the heck? What is this? He was legit mad because when I do viewer 1v1s, what do I do, chat? When I do viewer 1v1s, what do I always make? I make a list. I remember this guy, he came in and he was like, I want a 1v1. Me next, me next. And I said, I'll get you on the next list. And he said, I don't know what he said after that because I was just like, all right.
Round 2.
And then he was like, and then the next guy went and he was like, I'm after him. I'm like, no, next list. But for some reason, he just didn't understand it. And then like 20 minutes later, he said, you're dodging my ones. I remember that lad. Yeah, you remember him. I didn't remember him at first, but yes, I remembered him too. He said, you're dodging my ones. I'm going to make a video on how you're dodging my ones because you're scared. And I'm like, no, like, I'll fight anybody, but like, you can't skip the line. And he was in Salt Alert stream. He was in that stream I went to, and he was so upset. He was still upset. He had made a video about it. I thought he was kidding. And he said, streamer Mulisious dodging ones. He's scared. And the video had no sound, so it was literally no context. I was like, what? I was like, what is this? What is this? Oh, look who it is. It's Rub My Wet Sauce. I won't say it. That's me. Good trade. Wild Salt told me about that. Yes, bro. I felt bad because absolutely destroyed the vibes of the stream. And I was trying to stop the conversation, but like that, he was belligerent. Yo, I just 3-0'd you, Palm Tree. Good fight. Look up my skirt. Look up my skirt. Yo, GG, bro. Little Palm Tree's an OG. Mui dodges my off-putting vibes. Only time. Oh my gosh. Why are you guys being so nice again today? Yo, that's our second 10 bomb of the day. We got 10 gifted on Twitch. Now we got 10 gifted on YouTube. Bruh, you guys are awesome. Let me just say, this past week was awesome. Like, my birthday stream was amazing. And I don't know. I had a birthday party that I went to. They threw a birthday party for me. We went to a nice pizza place in Austin. And then we went rollerblading. We went skating at like a skating rink. And bro, almost everyone we invited came. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, like post-COVID, parties just kind of like low key. They just be struggling. Like, yo, Poo-Tang, what? Hold on. I was trying to tell a heartfelt story. Yo, Poo-Tang with another 10. Oh my gosh, what is this? Yo, W's in the chat for Poo-Tang, W's in the chat for Shortbread, W's in the chat for Ronald, and W's in the chat for Fama, and then Poo-Tang again. Thank you. But we were sitting there eating pizza. All my friends had came. Where was my invite? All right, bro, relax. All right, I'll invite you guys one of these years, okay? Birthday bash. But I was sitting there, and everyone was singing me happy birthday. And like, I said it at the table too, and I just kind of froze because I never had a good relationship with birthdays because I just never had good birthdays growing up. You know, it always just felt not great for whatever reason. Maybe I was a spoiled kid, but obviously there was other things too. We all have our childhood stuff. And yo, we got a $10 super from Plum Sauce. Yo, thank you, bro. He said, I'm gonna join the fun. Thanks for always being a fun channel. Dang, thank you, bro. But I was sitting there, and man, I'll tell you, bro. Just sitting there with everyone there, singing me happy birthday, with not many worries in the world, and just like a good time. I legit said, I said, this is healing like a childhood, like, thing. Like Kid Muli was smiling, you know? You ever have something like you do as an adult that heals your inner child? That's what it felt like. And so I never liked birthdays.
Round 2.
You know, that's slowly changing, you know? So I appreciate you guys, and you guys are a part of that, so thank you. Yo, Kibo with the 1790. Thank you, bro. Nah, I know, man. Lock it in, though. I am locked in. I'm winning, aren't I? What else do you want from me? I did drugs to heal that. We were poor as all get out. Oh, yeah. My guy said I did drugs to heal that. Relax. Can I get some W's in the chat for Cuba? Thank you, bro. W's in the chat. Thank you, guys. Whoa. Who is that you're using? This is Highlander. We're having a little Highlander ditto here. God is good, man, all the time. What's up, Nigel? Do you have a YouTube? Yep, at Mulisious. Yo, Linus, what's up? I thought that would hit for sure. The dodge attack. Gotcha dodging. Thank you, guys. And Plum Sauce. Wow, what an amazing stream already. Oh, the delayed dodge forward. Yo, Marcus said, I'll be here on Twitch now. My TikTok is gone. What happened to your TikTok? What's up, Marcus? I remember you. Nice. Uh-oh, you're out of stamina. Ah! Almost got me there, buddy. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. He said, good fight. I just speed a lot. Going fast heals my heart. Well, that's not safe. Always enjoy watching these streams when I'm getting anxious. Thanks for being so welcoming. Oh, yo, Skipper. I'm happy to help out, bro. Sorry you be feeling anxious, man. I pray that goes past you. Have you tried Path of Exile 2? You might like it. I wanted to play Path of Exile 2, but I missed the hype. I always miss the hype with games like that. Sozako, I'm coming. Ah. Good fight. We know you sniped. That's why you went Highlander. Wait, is this true, Sozako? You sniped me? You sniped me? Ban him. Turning 18 this Saturday. Any tips for being a certified unk? You're not an unk at 18. You're not an unk at 18. The advice I would give myself when I turned 18 was obviously enjoy it. You may not feel like it, but you're still extremely young. So use your body. You know, don't be like an unk, scared to go play ball, scared to go for a run. Like, use your body. It's still in its prime. Hopefully, you know, prayerfully. And then also enjoy your youth. So, you know, have fun. You don't have to be so serious. You don't have to be, you know, big baller shot caller to try to get the girls. You know, just have fun, be silly, do your thing. You're a kid. If people are like, you're such a kid, like, who cares, bro? I am. Like, yeah, you're an adult, but like, you can still, you know, be unserious about things that don't matter. You don't have to start stressing just quite yet. And at the same time, just understand that you don't know it all. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. Because when I was 18, I thought I was there. Like, oh, I made it. We 18? Let's go. You know? No, I knew nothing. And when I finally got to that understanding, of course, it wasn't until I was like 26, 27. But if I had known it at 18, I could have learned so much more, you know? But having that understanding that I don't know a lot would have kept me so much more open to just learn information and how the world works around you. So being unserious, but also being willing to learn is going to be huge, because like, you're going to be able to find like that direction, because you're just sucking in information. You know, don't become a brick wall like I was. So yeah, that's my advice for anybody around that age. What's wrong with the TV behind you? What's that guy talking about? Being an uncle is only fun. True. Yeah, I'm an unk. I'm an unk. Bro, spitting. Let's get him to 5K likes. Hey, you 30? I'm the same age as Jesus was when he died. Good luck. Fresh cut, looking good. Thanks, Jax B. Uh-oh. The Shaolin. Wait, did we get another super? I think we got another super. Kiba said, happy birthday, my brother in Christ. Keep that smile on. Yo, thank you so much, Kiba. W's for Kiba. All right, let's go. We got streamer Sozaku. Oh, help. Muli is 32 if I remember right. I just had a birthday, so let's do some math here. Why you give us a riddle for your age? That's not a riddle. That's just I'm giving you guys my age. You guys don't know how old Jesus was when he got crucified? A riddle? My guy's acting like I'm out here like, I set in the east, I rise in the west. I'm not the sun, but the moon does know best. What am I? Not freaking Riddler over here. In my tights. Hee. Answer, or your cat dies. Like, no, what? Oh. That's my bad, bro. It's my bad. Brother, you got a baby face? Thanks. Did you hear that scream? He said, ah! This guy tries acting like he's not trying, so when he loses, he has an excuse. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Oh, great heavens. I used to think 33 was crazy young, but a lot of life can be lived in that short amount of time. So true, bro. So true. Oh! Just open up the stream to this? Yeah, you did. Oh! You do that every time, Suzaku. Oh! Light attack so I can parry it. Light attack so I can parry it. He didn't light attack. The only reason I lost is because I wasn't actually trying. Right, chat? Right, chat? Yeah. Are you doing ones today? Yeah, I'll do some ones today. Today's going to be a shorter stream, though. Shorter stream today. You mess with the new hero? Yeah, I do. What you do for a living? This. I do this. Shaolin is my Shayla. Oh no, my Shayla. The funniest Shayla video I saw was what was the caption? It said, when your wife falls asleep because you spent all night gaming, so you missed her and she's asleep when you get off the game. And it's like, oh no, my Shayla. It's so real, bro. You look sick today or something? I am. I feel like crap today, I'll be honest. I feel like dookie. Thanks for noticing. I feel so seen. I had a headache, but I took some medicine. I drank my coffee, so. Oh no, my Shayla. Hey, what are you sitting down on that chair for? Stand up. Oh. Feel it in your sinuses? Nah, it's all in the front of my head. Oh, man. Oh, man, he caught me dodging. That's me? Dodge. He didn't dodge. Nice. He doesn't have any stamina, so I'm going to go. Oh, he keeps catching me dodging from neutral. That's so good. Oh, nice. He figured me out there. Let me see if I can bring this back. If not, I'm in trouble. Nice. No more dodge attacks from neutral. Nice. Bink, bink, bink. That got me. Any Sohei tips? Sohei is a super good character. If you're willing to be patient and just play around his fractured kit. So I'll get a Sohei game for you real quick. The big thing about Sohei is he's all about, you have to play him like a true heavy. Trades, and then fear. People are going to be scared of getting guard broken. People are going to be scared of you getting all of your souls, the eviscerate. So you kind of have to play mind games, even if you never plan to do the eviscerate. Like, people are going to be scared of it, and so you can get big damage off of scaring people with the eviscerate. I like the super chat because they shouldn't be doing this for free. I enjoy watching, and people pay for entertainment all the time. Aw, yo, well, I appreciate that, bro. But, like, for real, literally you guys just watching helps me out a ton. But for the people who do go above and beyond, and you subscribe, or you drop gifts, or you like the stream, or you super chat, or whatever it may be, literally you guys keep me doing what I'm doing. Like, obviously, it's not a necessity, but that's literally what you guys are. I'm just being for real. So I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. What was the name of that last song you played? The I'm Sorry one? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it in my history. Because I actually don't know off the top of my head. History says... Oh, my history's not working. I forgot. My Apple Music is having a freaking heart attack lately. I'm so sorry. I don't know. But the TikTok chat has the music in the VODs, if you can watch them. And then you maybe you can Shazam it or something. It's by NF. Oh, it was an NF song. You should be able to find it if it's NF. Let You Down by NF, yeah. If you lose to Minty 1v1, you tell us the truth about the split screen. Look, he's scared now. This is what I'm talking about, chat. Now we have the Benkai, okay. All right, he's not scared. if he's not scared, you just do it. But your bash is super good. It has a very fast recovery, and your zone is also a great opener. So bash and zone are a great way to go about it. I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Changing my name to I'm Too Booty. Sorry, buddy. That zone opener is amazing. Also great for damage. Let that one roll. Zone opener again. Like, you have everything you need to be a successful player with Sohei. He's not a bad hero. A lot of people give him a lot of crap, But if you can play him well, I mean, like, he's in there. Plus, with that Eviscerate, you always have sort of like a get-out-of-jail-free card with him. When we take this bet, what's the bet? Who wrote the Bible? The Bible was written by 40 different authors. It's not, the Bible isn't a book, it's a library of books. So it depends what book you're talking about. Oh, no. I don't know why people hate on him. He's 10 out of 10 balance. He's perfect heavy. The only thing I don't like about him is his perks, bro. His perks and his feats, or not his feats. His feats are okay, but his perks are dookie, bro. Dookie perks. Nice. No. I'm just going to zone here. You see that trade? Good. He's got to do something. Bink. Good fight. Victory. You lost your head. Lots of disciples like Paul, John, and Matthew, and others. It's the words of God spoken through many people. Yup. He's really weird. Perks for a heavy. Yeah. I feel like they didn't want to overbuff him. That's why they did it. They didn't want him super strong. But if he had Bastion, Last Stand, Vengeful Barrier, bro, I'm in there. If you lose to Minty 1v1, you tell us the truth about the split screen TV behind you. Yeah, I'm not taking that bet. Wait, what if I win? Wait. What's the other side? What if I win? What's up, Active Wisdom, by the way? He'd be too OP. In Dominion. But, like, who uses him in Dominion? Like, that, I think it would just make him just fine in Dominion. Double-click your phone screen to drop a like for Muli, guys. Aw, thank you, guys. I'm proud to announce my retirement from For Honor. I'll gift 10. Not worth it. Muli, let me snipe you? All right, bud. But if you do, you're banned. You're welcome, or good luck. He threw his son into the TV. Actually, not too far off of what actually happened.
Round one.
Probably just low reps. Give this legend some support. I appreciate the support, guys. For real. That secret Mulisious lore. Watch that spacing. Nice, he knows. His son threw him into the TV. What? I dodged. He didn't even think that was going to hit. That's crazy. Oh, what? He did it. I want to thank you because thanks to you, I learned to use Highlander, and your live shows make me laugh. Oh, let's go. Yo, congrats on learning the Highlander.
Round two.
His son threw the TV into Muli. Do most people play on PC or console? Most people play on console. No way you recovered fast enough right there. I thought I'd be far enough away there. That misses? Spacing. Bink.
Victory.
Yes. Ninja iframes. Freaking ninja iframes. Got to double dodge the sweep? Yeah.
Round three.
You like the new character? Yes, I do. The TV threw itself at both of them. That game's not dead? No. Oh. Oh, great heavens. Caught you dodging. Bing. Can you play Jormungandr, please? Maybe. I haven't played Jorm in a while. I'll keep it a buck. Chill butt against that wall. Oh, what? That wins? Okay. Bye. Have a great time.
Victory.
Can you use Shinobi for a game? Yeah, JD, I'm not doing that, okay? I'm a man. Shinobi. What kind of person plays Shinobi? Not you though, Sozako. The other Shinobi players. Yo, Mr. Sleep a Lot, what's up? I play Kyoshin, let's go. Shinobi is fire though, who lied to you? Can Shinobi do that? Huh?
Victory.
He can, but he didn't. GG. What are your opinions on Hitokiri? I like Hitokiri. Good character, good character. Let's run the one. You want to run the one, all father? Yo, GG, Sozaku. Never use Shinobi. He's only good for deflects. True, true. Any tips for a humble Warden player? I get stomped by Berserker and Shield buddies almost every time. Warden, you have to be crazy. If you're going to play Warden, you have to be a maniac. Like, I don't know how else to say it. He has an extremely basic kit, but you can't faint. Like, hardly ever. Just be a maniac. Do the full charge. Learn that full charge cancel, right? And then just throw out the heavies, bro. Just throw them out. Just do it. People expect you to faint. The hardest Wardens that I play against are crazy. Holy poop, hi. What's up, Jan? It honestly doesn't matter which hero Muli plays. He's nuts at everyone, it seems. Nah. Muli, I got some bad news. Oh, no. What's the bad news, Scree Tiger? What about a Kinshi main? Yeah, you're talking about, what's that character called? I got hyper armor too, buddy. I'm about to get deported. Oh, rip, dude. Wait, are you for real? Just take it, buddy. Just take it.
Victory.
I definitely have been doing more zoning and it helps. It is. No. Oh, okay. My guy's making jokes about you. That's terrible. That's terrible. Yo, Chiron, what's up? I'm doing great, man. Who are you worst at? I don't know. That's a good question. You dead. You said rip. I mean, like, what do you want me to say? I'm coming. Don't worry. I'll be there in a second. It's like, what else can you say? Yo, I just clapped that guy. Don't clip me. You're about to get clipped. Sorry, Jan. I apologize.
Victory.
How come you don't play Assassins? Because I'm a man. Thank you for the question. I feel like I play better when I let the heavies fly. That's how it goes, bro. You Centurion, Louis. What do I look like, huh? Louis? Nah, bro, you should have prayed for my escape. Hey, I can't. My guy wants me to pray for him to break the law. Wait a minute. That's not what prayer is for. Shaman main here. Oops. Yeah, that is an oops.
Victory.
Lord, I pray all of those corners are dark. I pray all of those agents are blind. It's like, what? Sorry for the question. Do you use default settings? Yes, I do. Is it really the law if it isn't in the Bible? Yes, yes. The Bible clearly teaches you, as a Christian, to follow the law of the place that you're in. And it actually says, like, you're more blessed by submitting to the law of the place that you're in than fighting it because of its terribleness. So like, blessed are those who are persecuted. So you go to the Old Testament, you look up Roshak, Meshach, and Abednego. I can't remember the first guy's name, but they lived in a land where the new Lord made a giant golden statue, and they had to worship it. The guy was like, everyone has to worship this statue. And they're like, no, we only worship the one true God. They didn't say like no or like try to run away or like do anything. They just said, no, we don't do that. Like, obviously you don't try to live in that world. You don't affirm it and like do something sinful in order to follow the law. But you also don't fight it. And because of it, they were thrown into the fire. Shadrach, sorry. You guys have heard the story. And because of their insolence, the king made the fire so hot, so hot that he was going to throw them into, that he wanted to make an example out of them pretty much. And it was so hot that the guards that threw them in, right, got burned and died. Like literally that's how hot that fire was. They went in there, and guess what happened? You know? Right? God protected them. They had guards come, and they were like, "Hey, I thought we only put 3 people in there. Why do I see 4?" And they were just walking around the fire. Right? So what do we get from that story, right? We get from that story that yes, there are some things we shouldn't do, like worship idols, pray to idols, right? But when it comes to authority, we do submit to the authority because we are blessed in that case of authority, right? Like in that persecution of authority. It is good to be persecuted for doing the right thing, but on that same verse, I can't think of the exact verse, it's not good to endure persecution when you're doing the wrong thing. So if I was out stealing and I was like, oh, I'm so persecuted, Lord bless me, but like I was actually breaking the law, that's not the same as not, you know what I mean? So yeah. Yo, Squirrels, thank you for the 50-month resub and then a 5 gifted. Yo, let's go. W's in the chat. W's for my boy Squirrels. Yo, hope all's well, brother. Help me. Help me. Yo, my guy is bringing it back on me. Let's go. So yes, as a Christian, you should not do just because it says something is okay from the law doesn't mean you should do it. But if it goes against your Christian values, do not do it, but endure the persecution. Does that make sense? Hey, bro, loving the content. I'm new to For Honor. The controller is easier than keys and mouse. Notice all good players on controller. It depends. People are kind of like half and half, but it's literally just a comfort thing. Pagan sacrifices was law under Roman Empire? Yes. Which means don't do pagan sacrifices. Right? Don't do pagan sacrifices. And if someone says, do this pagan sacrifice or we're going to kill you, you still say no. Right? That's the point I'm trying to make. Don't do the bad things, but also don't try to adhere the bad things or I guess you could say like fight the bad things in a way to where you're not showing your light that God wants you to shine. Because at the end of the day, right, at the end of the day, it is your love, your resilience, your joy, and your hope that helps people find Christ, that leads them to it. Because what happened after Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were in the fire? And they came out, they accepted their persecution, they came out unscathed. What happened? Because of that, because of their willingness, I guess you could say, to be like, hey, we don't agree with this, but we're not going to, start a revolt because of it. Like, we're not trying to force our views onto you, but like our views are sort of like the way to go. right? They are the truth. We believe they are the truth. Because of it, that's what we're going to live out. Because of it, right? I'm pretty sure that whole empire started worshiping the one true God. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm back. What's up? What's up, Ghost of Tsushima? I'll send you to your maker, and for honor, warriors go to heaven. Also, love the message. Oh, thank you, Jen. Is anybody able to consistently parry KHATUN's rush light attacks? I've been trying, and I can only get it around 50%. I mean, the whole point of it is to be unreactable. But I'm pretty consistent on it, I would say. But, you know, maybe 50% is around the right number. Help. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to the Lord what belongs to the Lord. Amen. I can deflect KHATUN's lights. That's because deflecting's easier than parrying. No, I'm kidding. Do you use Conquer? I do. Wait, he has Benkei. Help. You're in trouble, buddy. I'm in trouble, buddy. Wait, I might live. No! No, have a good week, Molly. Hope the other night was fun. Oh, it was, bro. You can't lie. I made you laugh. Yeah, you did, Greedy. You did. Is dude a rep 80 Sohei? Wait, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, he is. That's a rep 80 Sohei. I couldn't tell because of the basket head. But yeah, rep 80 Sohei. Wait, did I lose 2 there, or did I just lose 1? Bro just one-shotted? Yes, I did. What rep are you with Conqueror? 24? Good. You tell him, buddy. I picked the wrong Conqueror loadout. Wait, I didn't pick that one. All right, it fixed. That's what I noticed. Keyboard and mouse is hard for me to control where my guard is. It's practice. That Sohei is bad? Wow. Wow, be your own people. I got something for you, Mr. Sohei. Oh, never mind. I'd like to formally apologize. Psych, I ain't apologizing. Nice. Hey, wait. This might actually be a terrible matchup for me. Because he could just hyper armor through all of my mixes. Oh, no. I tried to crush and counter. I'm bad. No! Haha, I win. I, in fact, did not win. I'm in trouble. Help me. Nice. Please. Oh. Oh, great heavens. My family and I love your content. Yo, Savan, Sham, shout out to you and your family. Got to go. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day, Skipper. I got clapped. He said, I'm not bad. Charu. Yo, Lucario with the 92-month resub. Oh. Yeah, you did, Lucario. But don't worry about it. It's about to be a good time. Trust. Are you trusting? That other dude just one-shots? That's nuts. Yeah, I know. People still play this game? Genuine question? Yes. What's up, D? Exclamation point. No! Help me. Greetings from Iran. What's up, my Iranian brother? Iranian. Either way, W's in the chat for Little Cario, W's in the chat for Squirrels. Thank you, guys. Hold on, I'm bringing this back.
Round 3.
I'm bringing this back. Trust. What's your total rep? 500, I think. People don't still play this game. This is a simulation. Oh, no. They're on to us. Yeah, that's not a true, I can't mix that up here. Honestly, starting with guard break is dumb too. I got this. Boink. Smacked him in the face. I'm in trouble. Help me. He got his Binkai. I'm in trouble. Psych. I mean, yes, I am in trouble. No. Woo! Smacked him in the face. Greedy! Yo, Greedy always going ham with the boots. Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yo, W's in the chat for Squirrels, Lucario, and Greedy. Yo, awesome stream this week, bro. I'm already at 28 subs and freaking 1,500 bits. What a stream. I'm so happy I could cry. Help. What, Greedy? Yo, my boy. He said I wasn't done. Yo, thank you so much, Greedy. W's in the chat for my boy, Greedy. If I lose this, it's because of Greedy. I was bringing it back until Greedy started donating, and I think it's a conspiracy to make me lose. Think about it. Greedy Tiger, Yawn 14. Think about it. Do you see the culmination? They're working together. Wow. Be your own people, chat. Be your own people. I was bringing that back too. GG. I like that. Sohei. That's good, Sohei. Yo, GG, bro. I heard Highlander was OP. He's pretty good. Yo, GG's Jan. That's a fancy way of saying you're bad. Chat, please. Oh, it's Sozako again. Let's go. All right, let's go, chat. Yo, if I missed anybody coming in, I apologize. Welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hello. Get my Griffin warmed up. Go Centurion. Hey, Gilly. What do you think this is, bro? Do you level your character up faster by multiplayer than arcade? It's just whatever you want to play, bro. It will be faster in multiplayer if you have champion status and you have friends that have champion status who are also using XP tickets. That's the fastest way to do it. I only got good with Sohei because Rep 80 Grandmaster rank taught me how to play him for 2 hours. Let's go. Centurion rocks. I bet that is what you would say, Han. What's your favorite game besides For Honor? The only other game I'm playing right now is Rivals. Anybody else playing Rivals? Yeah, I'm using OBS. OBS Live Studio. And then TikTok Live Studio. Lawbringer is the best. You tell him, little tank. Bink, bink. Rivals is so fun. I've been playing the daylights out of the living. Bink. Help me. Gotta go have a good stream. Yo, have a good one, bro. Bink. Kicked him. I'm in trouble. I'm playing Rivals. I just hit Plat yesterday. Let's go. I just hit Diamond. I haven't had a chance to get back on, though. I haven't seen a Rivals stream in a week. He's lying. He doesn't play it. Bro, I just haven't had time. The new character came out. Woo! Smacked him. Do you have any interest in the new Monster Hunter game coming out next month? Yes. I think I'm going to play it, and I'm at least going to play the beta. There's an open beta, I think, at the beginning of February, and I'm sure my boy Lucario will keep me up to date on it so I could play. I've been using Warden, as you should. Who's this hero you're playing? This hero is called Griffin. Greedy with another 100 bits. I only play Squirrel Girl, and I don't know how teamwork works. That seems about right for Squirrel Girl players. I'm trying to run a 1. Oh, yeah? Lone Wolf Vortex? Yeah, I have running 1s in the title, but I keep forgetting to start running 1s. What's your account rep? Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds. It's coming out March? Help! Ah, please. Psych. The zone? That's me. Not me in school right now. Hey, pay attention in class, sir. I stopped playing this game when I hit top 100 Grandmasters last year, ranked 63. Nice. Why? Messages weren't working? Sure they weren't, Sozaku. That's what they all say. W Light Parry, you're a W Golden Snipes.
Round 3.
Is Raider good? Yeah. Raider actually just got a buff. So he's a big damage dealer right now. Then I go for a kill shot. Not the kill shot. Nope. Oh, wait. Hero pick, right? Yep. You get to pick my hero. Every 1,000 bits. It's all good. I got my work done. Hey, you better. I better not find out you didn't have your work done. Have you tried the new hero? Yes, I have. Yo, Jixters, what's up? How you doing? Bro, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Had just been having an amazing birthday week. I missed you guys, too. I missed you guys. Boo, Raider mains. Don't be hating on the Raiders. I'll play Raider right now. I'll play Raider right now. There's 2 open betas. Hawk Tua. You want to see the KHATUN? All right, here you go. Is that a skin you have there? That's not a skin. That's just armor set. Now you're all warmed up, nice, warmed up and ready to go. My buddy bought me the new hero, but my game bugged, so it won't let me download the pack to use him. That happened with one of my friends too. I bought it from my buddy Gar, and he said he hasn't been able to play it. Crazy. February 6th and then February 13th. The game comes out February 28th. Okay. Are you playing Rivals this week? Yeah, I'll play Rivals tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow, you guys wanna play Rivals tomorrow? You guys want to see some rank grind? I think we can get out of Diamond. What's that? What's after Diamond? I'm trying to think of a goal. I don't play ranked in this game. It takes too long to find matches. Random is screwing me. Oh, you're doing randoms? Oh, you're crazy. Yeah, this Monster Hunter Wilds open beta. GM is after Diamond. Oh, yeah, we're getting GM tomorrow then. GM tomorrow. Want to play? I'm Diamond ranked myself. I forgot who I was playing. I thought I was still... Bro, I thought I was still Griffin. No. You can't get GM. Bet. Muli, you'll get carried to GM, you mean? Okay, bro. Bro, I literally just lost that because of Minty. Eternal is after Diamond, I thought. Is it Eternal then GM? Yo, Cons, Angel, and ABG, thank you guys for the gifts. And Marshall, thank you for the gifts as well. I have no experience against the new hero. Good. Yo, that my boy Sozako. That's him. Wee! 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 Help! I forgot the button. I pressed light. Anyone got tips for Magi? Help! No! Yo, Soulstros with the prime sub. Hey, we trying to get that hype train going. Let's go. Eternal is the rank after. I know because I'm Eternal right now. I bet Silver. I'm going to be getting Kingdom Come Deliverance early February. Can't wait. Oh, let's go. Yo, Vape! The hype train connoisseur himself comes to save the day. Let's go. Hello, tuning in from work. Yo, hope you're having a good day at work, buddy. Why am I not canceling that? Is Gladiator S tier? Gladiator's good. I don't really do tiers. You'd have to look at a tier list to see. Bink. All right, we're back in it. How does membership work? Membership is how you support the stream on YouTube. It's like a monthly thing. The tier 1 member, you get prio for when I do viewer duels, viewer 1v1. So there's a prio list and a regular queue. And then if you tier 2 or tier 3, then you get ultra prio, with tier 3 being you pretty much get to play whenever you want. Bro, I'm waiting at work right now to get the 5080. It's 5K. You're paying 5K for the 5080? Bro, every reviewer I saw talking about the 5080 gave it scathing reviews. Like, not good. I would not overpay for the 50 series. Unless that's not what you're talking about. I gotta work in 45 minutes. Yo, I hope you have a great day at work. Do you have any weird controller binds? Nah, I'm all default. When controller binds finally came to this game, so this game didn't start with all that stuff. You couldn't change dead zones, you couldn't do all that stuff. So I played default for like 5 years. And then when they added it, there was no reason for me to change. I want to play For Honor, bro. I can't get a graphics card. Bro, but like, just don't overpay, you know? But think about the scalping. Bro, leave those scalpers. Good work, man. Keep it up, buddy. Thank you, bro. See y'all later. Yo, have a good one, bro. Whoever told me to play KHATUN, you're banned. By the way. Hey, let's go, Taylor. Good luck with it. Good luck with it. I missed the old armor system when I messed with your... Oh, yeah, that was good. My graphics card was like 1.1. Yeah. If you could buy it for MSRP, is that the right word for graphics card? Then yes, I'd say go for it. But overpaying, especially for the 50 series, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, and I don't think anybody does. My buddies are watching. Ah, Suzaku. What's up, Suzaku buddies? Tell Suzaku he's a great guy. He just smells a little funny, okay? Remember that? Okay. Tell him that right now. Tell him. Tell him, buddies. Oh! That didn't seem like the right punish. I'll take it, though. Hiya! That's okay. Can't really get much there. Don't try to parry. He tried to parry. By the way, Muli, I don't know if you saw, but I made it to GM and Rivals. Now I got to hit Celestial. Let's go! That's like the only thing you could have done to get hurt right there. Oh, no. Hey, man, I'm back, and I have coins again. Hey, what's up, X4 Ranger? Welcome back, bro. He said smiley face. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying the 50 series. It's just, hey, thanks for the cap, bro. I just wouldn't overpay for it. Even my duo on Discord told me to pick another hero. Magi cannot be that bad. I refuse to believe. Magi's not that bad. I think Magi's fine, and you can make him work. But there's just better options. You know what I mean? Ah! Sozako! Light attack. He didn't light attack. I'm in trouble. It's okay. I'm not going to hit the wall. What's up, G? What's up? Oh, no, I'm in trouble. Don't cancel. Yo, Black with the 1,000 bits. My guy's dropping the bits for the hero request. Let's go. He said, next up, play Nabushi. I got you, bro. Don't ask why I just did that. Bro, that's like the worst thing you could have done. Good fight, though. Yo, W's in the chat for my dude Black dropping the 1,000 bits. Thank you, bro. And we got level 1 hype train achieved. Hey, what's up, Resident? Prism. Not enough health for the hyper armor. Charu. Yo, what's the name of the game? This game is called For Honor. For space honor. Welcome on in. W's. Played her when she came out. Let's go. Help. Not today. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm less in trouble. He's in trouble. He's still in trouble. He's going to dodge. He zoned attacked from neutral? Why? Good mix of... Oh, the light attack to stop that. That's good. Nice. Nice timing. Help, I'm in trouble. Zone, so I can parry it. Got it. Does anyone know the next hero they're going to release? And For Honor? Bro, the hero came out like a week ago. Ain't no way anybody's thinking about the next hero. Yo, GG, GG. GG, bro. GG, bro. I switched over from YouTube. What's up, Plum? Over on the YouTube? I mean, the Twitch now? How is it? The Twitch viewing experience is great if you can subscribe. How you doing, man? I wasn't here in some time. Yo, Ranger, thanks for the sunglasses. I'm doing great, bro. I just had my birthday. Stream's been going, you know, We've been playing the new hero a bunch. Hey, life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Yo, GG Sozako. That's why Highlander is my main, as he should be. Muli, do you have like 3 screens off to your right? I have 3 screens total. My game screen, my audio and chat and music and stuff screen, and then my chat screen with my OBS and stuff like that. So just 3. Just 3. Oh yeah, Muli, I got my nails painted blue on a whim. Why? Hey, yo, Plum with a brand new sub. Let's go. I feel you are better with the hero that hits you against the wall. Oh, yeah? To have your mentality with this game would be a blessing, very inspiring considering. Aw, thank you. Look at my boy, Lil Palm Tree coming at me. Oh, light attack so I can parry it. Do it. Do it. Fine, I'll do it. He light attacked and I didn't parry it. Palm Tree, you're a little rusty this week, huh? Last week, Palm Tree, you like 6-0'd me. You think I don't remember? I was editing my YouTube video. I had to cut out 30 minutes of my stream on my video because you just 6-0'd me with the new character. You think I forgot? You think I don't remember? Yo, thanks for the roses, 23 and Ranger. Seriously, thank you so much for all the gifts, man. Bro, not gonna do 1v1 with viewers? Yes, I will. I will. And I will not forget to do Nabushi. Someone wants Nabushi. I will play Nabushi. Okay, Nabushi, and then, sorry, I'm so sorry, I forgot. And then, hard read, and then viewer duels. Viewer duels. You guys want some viewer duels? I got you, chat. No. No. That's not right. What? Why would you light attack in that direction? A little palm tree trolling me right now. He knows. He knows. I know he knows. Ah! Oh no! Uh-oh. Hey, yo, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do that to you, man. I didn't mean to do that to you, bro. I love you, Palm Tree. I love you, Palm Tree. One of my top supporters right there. It's early. He hasn't locked in yet. I'm going to lock in right now. Right now. Do you do cross-platform? Yeah. Anyone can play. That's messed up. Nah. That's exactly what needed to happen. Typical of you not posting your L's. L streamer? Nah, bro. That was a different kind of L. Do you see the L he's taking now? Imagine this times 10. That's how bad he beat me. That's how bad he beat me. There was children watching. You know, I couldn't allow that. Good fight, Palm Tree. Yo, thank you so much for the level 2 hype train. Let's go. Yo, chat, we're at 32 subs for the day. Dang. Plus the 10 on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. W stream. Who is your main? I main Highlander. All right, here we go. Nabushi. Even though I don't usually play Nabushi. You know. Just because you drop 1,000 bits doesn't mean I'm just going to play whoever, okay? But I like you, okay? Black X543268. I like you. And because I like you, I'm going to play Nabushi for you, okay? What do you think of the new character? She's cool. Cool character. How long have you played this for? Since it released. I've been playing for like 8-9 years, chat. Which seems like a lot because it is. W stream for real. Today's a good day. Yo, thank you so much, chat. I'm happy you guys are enjoying the stream for real. They requested VG. Who? Gotta go see you, bro. Thanks for the help. God bless. Yo, God bless. Have a great day. What's up, Palm Tree? Come at me. A day oneer right here. Had to get him out of here and do it. What's your opinion on KHATUN? Not for me. I'm only asking because I want to see a pro play her. We should probably see someone who mains her because I don't. You're going to see some basic stuff here like that. Look at that. Oh, no. Ah. Obviously, we go for the bleed here. We try to get a good feel on what he's going for. No. What's the dono for PK? Yeah, she's your main. All right, hold on. I'm going to try real hard here. Part 2 to my question is how it helped you growth-wise. I missed the first part, Rose, I think. I'm so sorry. What helped me growth-wise? Unless I didn't miss your question and I answered it and I'm just dumb. Oh, nice. Oh, no. I keep doing that. And it buffers, which is actually pretty good if you enjoy Nabushi, but I don't play this character. Hold on, I got it. I got it. Super chill, dude. Gonna watch you from now on. Take my sub, bro. Yo, thank you, bro. Y'all being so nice. Y'all being nice today, bro. I appreciate y'all. I'm a follower here, too. Thank you. All right, here we go. Boo, Raiders. Nah. Ah! Go for the bleed. Oh, bro, I'm getting mixed from neutral. So bad. Oh, my goodness. All right, bro. All right, bro. Chat mods, I need you to find whoever asked me to play Nabushi. I need you to ban that person. Find them, ban them. Ain't no way he just did that to me, bro. Yo, Muli, crazy you popped up. I used to play with you and Baxter. Oh, snap. It was me? Black. Bro, I liked you, bro. I liked you, bro. Why would you do this to me? As someone who never read through the Bible, barely read it in general, would you recommend reading it cover to cover first or reading more important books first? I say more important books first because the important part of the Bible is the crucifixion. So the life, the teachings, the death, and the resurrection of Christ. Then the next part is what that means for you. So when I have people read the Bible, if they ask me, I say read through the Gospels. You could either read through one or read through all four. It's just 4 different accounts of the same events, right? And then read Romans, and then you can sort of free yourself from there because, one, you're introduced to God and his character. You're introduced to salvation, and you can make a decision on it. And then after that, with Romans, it lets you know what that means for you and how you go forward with the information that you've just received. So that's why I say start with the New Testament, go with the Gospels or one of the Gospels. If you're gonna read just one, I would say go with like Luke or Matthew. John's good too. I mean, they're all good, but like I'm talking about for beginners. And then go to Romans, and then you'll have a very good understanding of salvation, God's character, which is huge, knowing God's character, and then the life, death, teachings of Christ, which is massive. Yo, Dragon Slayer, what's up? You have been promoted. You're now one of my elite employees. He's a sellout? What? Help! Yo, Palm Tree's coming back for vengeance. Yo, my boy Palm Tree is playing right now. Hey, man, how do you deal with lights as possible in your opinion? You just parry them. You're welcome. Just parry for... But no, in all seriousness, light attacks, if you just block them, you're now positive frames. So block a light attack. Then if you light attack right after that, or if you guard break right after that, you actually have positive frames. So let's say I block. No. Give me big axe. You want Hito Kiri? I got you, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo, Palm Tree. Bro, Palm Tree gave his brother the controller because ain't no way I'm getting clapped this hard. Yo, thanks for the super GG. And thanks for the GG, Kaido. Yo, and Ronald, thanks for the $20 super. What is this? Oh my gosh. You have a request to play Shaman, not Hito? Who requested Shaman? Drop a 20, he'll most likely play PK. I will not. I will not. Wait, someone else had a different version. They said Gospels and then Acts. Okay. Then the Epistles to Revelation, which is the Rapture in the end, and then Genesis to Micah. Okay. That's actually, I didn't think about going to Acts. Yo, Dragon with the 5 gifted. There's too much going on. Hey. Yeah, I'm going to do some viewer duels here in a second. I like that, JC. I didn't think... Axe makes sense. Axe makes sense. I love the Book of Romans. I think I'm a little biased when it comes to that, but no. I like that. We want Shugo. He said big axe. You don't just get to pick because you're in the stream. It's Ronald who chooses. It flows well and it's chronological and it gives more context to the Old Testament. Reading Old Testament first can be confusing. Yeah, I feel like reading the Old Testament first is confusing because you're not introduced to the character of God. But when you know God's character, then his actions make more sense. You know what I mean? Ronald, who am I playing? Can you put me on the list? I don't have a list right now. I got you guys. Yo, can I get some W's in the chat for Dragon Slayer and for Ronald? There's too much support. There's too much support. There's too much support. There's too much support. There's too much. I have a Christianity question. Yo, ask away. Yo, Palm Tree, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Palm Tree, forgive me. No. That's me. That's me. He's going to try to parry. He didn't try to parry. Can't believe he just did that to me. I want a refund for that comment. Raider is big axe, not Hito stinky. You didn't have to donate again to confirm. All right, that's fine. I'm going to Raider v Raider Palm Tree bet. He said Hito stinky. I don't need this. Yo, Aiden, thanks for the 100 gifts, bro. Thanks for the super GG. Yo, and Dragon, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Romans has so many good verses. I agree. All right, he said he wants the Raider. It's okay. Play Yorm? Hey. Do you know what etymology is? I've heard the word, but I couldn't give you the definition off the top of my head. If God is all good and all loving, why does he allow suffering to happen?
Round one.
You're asking me? There's lots of like answers to that question if you want like a deeper insight into it. Because there's so many different ways you can go about it. I feel like I answer this question a lot. So with suffering, we have to like sort of like hone in what exactly we're talking about, and I guess like get a good understanding of the world we live in. Because with suffering, we have sort of like this idea that something is bad. But if we're going into the Bible, we understand that everything has a good conclusion. So have you ever read a book that starts off with something terrible happening to someone, and as you get to the end, the terrible thing that happened leads to a redemption and an ultimate good that may not have happened if that terrible thing didn't happen? Not saying that terrible things have to happen in order for good to happen, but if you're someone who's authoring the story, you understand that this terrible thing needs to happen in order for this good to happen. Think like Vinland Saga or something. People have told me about, something terrible happening in that situation. The suffering, it isn't really the issue. The issue is the ultimate ending. Does that make sense? So it would be unwise to have an issue with the suffering while ignoring the ultimate ending, because obviously we know the ultimate ending for God's plan is the redemption of the world, the redemption of mankind, and a world with no suffering, a world with no pain, a world with no death, all of that stuff. And so I know what you're saying. It's like, why doesn't God just do something about it now? But he has a plan to deal with it. We just have it now. And there's no way of us knowing, because we're not the author, of why that is the way it is. We just know that it won't always be that way. And for two, it's not a part of God's design. God didn't design this world in order for suffering to be the case. That's just where we are. So I hope that answers your question a little bit. I know it's probably not the most in-depth answer, but there's so many talks about this, especially as of late, because I feel like the whole bro, I just got clapped, bro. I just got clapped so hard. The whole like, why is there suffering argument? It's been very popular lately. I've seen people like Alex O'Connor talking about it. It's become a popular atheist talking point. So if you want a true Christian apologist answer to it. There's so many out there. Frank Turek has a good one. Heck, you can even find a good video about Cliff talking about it. Cliff Connetly. There's so much out there. Yeah, it's even on BuzzFeed. Yeah, it's a very popular talking point right now, but it's been quelled, I guess you could say. God doesn't exist, and if he does, he's a jerk and not worth worshiping. Well, if God exists, that would insinuate that the Bible is true, and that God is good, and that he is worthy of worship. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's funny because I asked a question. This is a question you generally ask people. Diva, thank you so much for the $5 super. Said, Muli, a kilt he wears, a Claymore's might. The Highlander stalks, ready to fight. Let's play Highlander. So this is a common question you ask someone when you're having a talk. So people come to me wanting to know more about Christianity, but sometimes in a cynical way. And if you know that they're coming at you from a cynical way, the question you want to ask is, if the Bible were true, if Christianity were true, would you believe in it, right? And if they say no, you have an idea of where their head is. Their heart is far from God, and they feel like they are above God. But the absolute issue with that thinking, obviously, is that if the Bible is true, we know that all good things come from the good God of the Bible. And it would be very unwise to try to supersede God's authority and goodness with your own. Like, oh man, if I was God, I would have done it like this. Oh, if I was God, I would have done it like that, or I wouldn't have done that. But like, if the Bible is true, if Christianity is true, we're talking about the creator of the universe, and you're trying to be like, yeah, I know better than him. It's such a wild, like, intellectual issue to have that you really can't have a conversation with someone like that. So, always be wary of someone with that heart posture, because like that it literally makes no sense. Like it literally makes it's the most unprofound take where it's just like it's bordering like nonsensicalness, if that's the right word. I can't even think of the word for how silly of a take it would be. But yes. I'm getting clapped. Wait, this is... Bro, wait, when did this happen? When did this happen? I thought I was fighting a little palm tree. What the heck? This is minty.
Round 3.
This is minty. Yo, he baited me. He snuck in. He picked Raider, so I thought I was fighting a little palm tree. It's freaking minty. Ah, yo. Nah, bro. Yo, he snuck in. Bro, why did no one say anything? Bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, I just got a $21 super with a profound message. I got you in 1 second. Let me read that back for you. Yo, W's in the chat for everyone except for Minty right now. Ain't no way he snuck in like this, man. Ain't no way. Bro, I thought this was palm tree. I saw nothing. Yeah, I bet you didn't. Aw, bro. What the heck is this game? It looks cool. This game is called For Honor. And we got a super from my boy Mr. Lean. Said, life is good. Enjoy the money. As for there's plenty to go around. Also, belief is the very system that humans have used to keep themselves sane. It is really only once most lost God that society started starving for purpose. Yo, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super. I really do appreciate it. W's in the chat for my boy. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Yo, thank you so much. But yes, just understand how crazy of a take it would be for someone to say, if the God of the Bible is real, I wouldn't want to worship him. It's like, whoa. We got a slew of other philosophical issues to go around. Like, we can just skip all the theological issues for now And you got to get through that. Chat, remember, never analyze yourself, random innocent. Hey, there you go, Dream Pie. Sharing is what matters about richness. Yo, amen, Mr. Lean. Hey, some people see the scriptures and see an evil God. Yes. From an outside perspective, that is fine. Like, if you are outside of the understanding that Christianity is true, and you see something that God has done and you don't understand it, and you say, oh yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I don't see God as a good person because my morals are seeming more aligned with good than what I'm seeing here. Most of it comes from contextual issues, but that is from an out. I just brought it back on you so hard, bro. GG. You tried to sneak in. You tried to hide in Lil Palm Tree's skin a little bit because, you know, I be taking it easy on Palm Tree. But I noticed. I was down by 2, but I noticed, and we bring that back. GG. I don't take it easy on Lil Palm Tree. I'm just kidding. But like I was saying, that's fine because that's your own opinion. But if we get into the worldview that Christianity is true, and you grant that premise, so Christianity is true, so God is a very good God. All good comes from him. He creates no bad, but he can make all things happen for the good of those who love him. He has a redemption plan. He has created the very world we live in. He is the admittance of goodness. There is no goodness outside of him. And you grant that he is real. You grant that Christianity is true. And then you go and say something like, yeah, but I wouldn't go that route. That is craziness. You have not thought that through. That is craziness. That's what I was saying. If you're outside of the Christian worldview and you don't believe him to be true, that's different. But if you grant the premise, and that's why that question, it's a loaded question. I'll be honest, it's a loaded question. If Christianity were true, would you believe it? Would you worship God, right? Because then it makes you actually think about what the Christian understanding of God is. Because what so many people do is they try to take this worldly thought process of God and they try to pick out one issue of God. Like, oh, if God was all loving, he wouldn't do this. If God was omnipotent, he couldn't do this. But they don't understand the true, authentic fullness of God and how the Bible describes him, right? And they try to almost add this human layer to him when God is above all of that. And then they try to make a moral basis off of it. And it's like, no, you just don't understand. And I hate to say it like that. I hate to say it like that because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to come at you. But you simply don't understand if that's your premise. If that's your conclusion, sorry, not your premise, your conclusion, you simply don't understand what the Bible is teaching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not saying that you can't disagree with it from the outside looking in. Plenty of people do that. But don't misinterpret what the Bible is teaching. That is just intellectually dishonest. People can disagree with what the Bible's teaching without spreading lies about what the Bible actually is, the historicity of it, and all of that. I promise. You don't have to say something like, the Bible's not even really a book. It's mythology. You can come after the premises in the Bible without coming after reality. You know what I mean? You're telling me God is imperfect because he made an angel that was full of envy and sin? Huh? This is what I'm talking about. It's no coincidence that mankind flourishes in love, kindness, truth, forgiveness, grace, etc. Oh, I'll let it read out. All right, Minty. Okay, bro. Yo, thank you so much, JC is Lord. It's no coincidence that at mankind flourishes in love, kindness, truth, forgiveness, grace, etc., and deteriorates in hate, spite, lies, fraud, etc. That's proof of the heart of our Creator. Love, Muli. Yo. Let's go. That is our proof. It helps point us straight towards God. Amen. Yo, thank you so much for the $10 super. JC is Lord W's in the chat. And Vin said, going to sleep, but well said. You cool, bro. Hey, you cool, bro. Thank you for the 320. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Minty, you think I can't bring this back? Look at me. Look at me. Let's go. Last time, dude. Last time, dude. Can a Canadian get a friendly 1v1? I'm going to play PK if you can run something later. Yeah, Canadians can play. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, man. Okay. Minty got clapped, and now he's laughing on my body and saying, think, while spamming thanks. All right, bro. All right, bro. Be your own people. It be your own people. Minty has gifted hundreds of subs in the chat. Hundreds. It really be your own people. All right, Minty, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody in the club. Everybody getting drunk at the party. Deep down, you're searching for some love. You won't find it in the liquor or the molly. Y'all. All right, let's go. Yep. What now? It's literally part of Christianity to deny everything except God. Not deny. No. But not to engulf. Not to idolize. It's not wrong to want to make money as a Christian, but it's wrong to idolize money as a Christian. So what Christianity does is it gives you purpose and it gives you direction. And it also, most importantly, gives you salvation, right? Everything else is secondary. Everybody thinks you need Christianity in order to be a good person, or like to do good things, I should say. No.
Round one.
It's not even what Christianity teaches. Christianity teaches that the law is written on your heart. We're all good because God made us that way. We're all capable of good because God made us that way, right? Minty, I'm so sorry. I used to be Christian, never again. Why not? What was it that you chose over God? No. Right. Oh, you went top. He's going to light it top. Oh, my goodness. Get that poop out of here.
Victory.
Jesus said there's nobody that is good. This is true. That's why I switched it to capable of doing good, not good. So capable of doing good. Good catch, Sparrow.
Round two.
I wish I could get back into this game. I quit after Centurion. I feel that. What's up, bro? Huh! Top. No. Oh, perfect timing on his part. I'm getting too predictable. That's okay, I'll punish. Oh. Sorry, you guys didn't hear that. Minty, he said, help at the market. Yeah, you need help at the... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Depends on the version of the Bible, but most, as far as I'm aware, said humans were made good. Humans were made good.
Round.
Yes, but not good in and of themselves after the fall. Amen. Because everything God made was good. This is another like crazy take. This is another reason not for denying God's goodness if you take the premise that the Bible is true. Because the Bible literally teaches that God made everything good. So taking that premise and then blaming God for the bad when like you already it's crazy. Same. Aw, poopy. Light attack so I can parry it. I missed my parry. Respond to me, Muli. I'm so sorry, Apple Jacks. I missed it. Type it one more time. Yeah, Variant. I'm so sorry, bro, but you have a misunderstanding of what the Bible teaches. I'm so sorry, bro. He said, God is an abusive father. Do what I say or be punished. He's a jerk, and if he's real, has no compassion for his creation. What? Yeah, you don't understand Christianity. I'm so sorry, bro. I would go back to the basics if I were you. It just doesn't seem like you have an understanding, and I just lost. All right, Minty, GG. GG, bro. It is literally impossible in my mind to ever blame God for anything bad. If you read the text in its context and have an understanding of it, it is impossible because that's literally it. But what makes Christianity true over Islam? Oh, that was your question. So Christianity would be true over Islam to me because Islam, being the third revelation of God, means that it needs to, in its essence, if it's the same God, I should say, agree with the previous revelations. So the big thing, and I know you guys probably hear it all the time, would be the Islamic dilemma, right? The Islam or the Quran confirms the books before it, but the books before it lead to the destruction, lead to the falsehood of the Quran, because they do not agree with the Quran. So if the Quran is agreeing with the Bible, the Torah, and the Injil, and then the Torah and the Injil say that the Quran is false, it's wrong either way. So if either the Quran is wrong in saying agree with the books, or the Quran is wrong because it says agree with the books, but the books say that the Quran is wrong. So that's like the Islamic dilemma. And I mean, there's a slew of other issues, but that's the basis of it. Yo, Spectacle Mooses with a brand new subscription. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, man. Yo, the spirit's moving today. Not talking about the donos, but just about the conversations today. I hope that people can get some good information from the conversations. And I just want to say this, chat. We have these talks not to try to prove anybody wrong, but just to get people thinking about these super important topics that I feel like so many people they don't spend a lot of time looking into. They come to conclusions, they make claims, but they don't actually understand what it is they're talking about even from the most basic levels. So when we have these streams, I really just want to get people talking and thinking about these things, you know what I mean? I'm not here to teach you, I'm not here to prove you wrong. I'm just giving you insights on things that I have gone through, and that's where I'm at. Yo, Spectacle Mooses just dropped 2 gifted members. Yo, thank you so much, bro. W's in the chat for Mooses, he's going crazy. What reasonable evidence to believe in God over the laws of science? There's no law of science that goes against God. In fact, science is just trying to have an understanding of God's creation, right? Regardless of if we figure something out in science or not, it makes no difference on whether or not it's there. So if there was 0 people in the scientific field right now, right, that doesn't change anything. It doesn't change gravity, it doesn't change creation, it doesn't change it doesn't change anything. Now, obviously, science can be used in a way that can move forward the human species, whether that be through healthcare science, traveling science, planes and things like that. I don't know if that's actually science. Maybe that's a different thing. But, a good understanding of those things, it helps us further our way into creation, but it does nothing when it comes to the validity of the creation itself. The creation is there whether or not people are looking into it or not, right? That's just how it is. And so there's no science that contradicts God, and there's God doesn't contradict science. The people who have that idea, I believe it's something that started in the 90s, where people were like, oh no, people were looking for ways out of Christianity, because obviously Christianity, and theism has just been a gigantic factor of people's worldviews for a very long time, and they're looking for ways out to justify their worldviews. And I believe I think the 90s is kind of when I saw it a lot, where people were like, oh yes, I don't believe in this, I believe in science, right? It's something that unfortunately, like I said, isn't very well thought out, because like I said, science doesn't contradict any. I just lost. I'm alive. Light attack so I can parry it. Smart. You know what I mean? So people are always looking for a way out. People are always looking for a reason to run away from God. But I mean, the whole science and versus God thing, that's been debunked time and time again. There's no, yeah, there's no contradictions there. How do you know all this? Have you studied all this? I've studied in my own way, but like I really want to give you guys an insight on who I am, right, and what I know, and like I'm not saying, hey, believe me because I said it. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not saying I know the truth and you don't know the truth. Sometimes people just be saying stuff and I'm like, yeah, that's just not true whatsoever. But what I'm doing here, I want you guys to really grasp this, right? Is I'm giving people an insight on the true Christian perspective, one, and then for two, hold on, I'm gonna go in a second. I hear my son crying. And for two,
Round 5.
the thought process that it takes to find truth. Because so many people, they lack that ability to actually use a true thought process to find truth, right? They believe things, they believe there is truth, but when it comes to finding truth, they go about it the wrong way. So I'm not here trying to say like, hey, yo, check out my doctrine and theology. You guys better trust me. And, you know, that's not what I'm doing. I'm giving people my thought processes on these different things. So in turn, you can have a good idea of like, okay, the next time I have a thought about something, this is how I can rectify it. Because that's what most people don't do. They don't rectify the thoughts that they have into truth. So let's say someone comes to me and they say something like, God is not good because of X, Y, Z. Sure, I could just agree with it because, you know, it matches up with my feelings and my worldview. But realistically, I need to understand that that's a claim. And in order to back up that claim, there needs to be evidence of it. And so some people will say, oh, because God condones slavery. That's another claim. I'm like, okay, cool. So what do I do if someone is saying God condones slavery? Because obviously that's an issue. I'm a black guy in America. Obviously slavery is bad. I don't want to be worshiping a God that's like condoning slavery. So I go to the parts that have slavery and I look for God condoning it. Of course, as you look through it, this is just a little TLDR. You don't see that. God is actually very against slavery, and he does everything in his power to remove slavery from mankind, all the way from the Old Testament to the New. But that's what I'm talking about. So many people believe these claims because they sound good and they agree with their worldview, so they feel like it's true. But it's not about how you feel. That doesn't matter. Truth doesn't care how you feel. The truth is true regardless of how you feel, regardless of if you were alive or dead. Truth is still truth. So make sure you're actually going through the correct processes of finding truth and not just going based off of how you feel or something you want to do. Because so many people, they run away from God. They run away from Christianity because they want to live in sin, because they want to live the way they want to live. They want to be their own God. But obviously they don't want to admit that. And so they start looking for these little weird holes in theism. But the thing is, they want this to... Oh, one sec, chat. Hey, bud, what happened? Oh, you bit your tongue. Oh, you're playing on the couch? Let me see. Go. Okay. Yeah. Your tongue is still there, bud. Oh, I know. Let's get something cool.
Round 1.
What's up, chat? I'm back. Sorry about that. What's up? Yo, Ronald, what's up? $5 says he'll come back more hateful. Oh, no, what happened? Wait, what did I miss? I was gone for like 2 seconds. What's this song? Yo, this is More Than Useless by Reliant K. This is an OG song. It's an old song. I still have a 10-minute penalty. We're doing ranked. Let's go. What's up, chat? I'll bet a $5 dono he doesn't come back. Use prior, please, Muli. Hey, whoa. Adon. Think you can come in here, drop gifts, and just get me to play whoever? Because you can. Don't worry about it, Muli. Bet. But yes, make sure. I'm sorry I got interrupted in the middle. My son, he bit his tongue. He was playing on the couch. He bit his tongue. No need to yo. I know, but still, you know, I hate to leave you guys hanging like that, and I just kind of left without saying anything. Yeah, he's okay. He was just playing on the couch. He likes to do flips and go upside down. He bit his tongue. So he came. He just needs to cry it out for a little bit. He's all good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat. Yeah, he's all good. But yeah. Evidence in science versus dogma. I don't think evidence in science, or what am I trying to say? Evidence isn't only a scientific thing. Evidence can be used in anything. So philosophical evidence, theological evidence, historical evidence. Science and evidence aren't mutually exclusive, right? You can use evidence for anything. And in fact, that's what I was trying to get at earlier, using evidence to support your claims, right? Instead of just trying to believe something because you believe it, because it makes sense to you, right? Because just because something makes sense to you doesn't mean it's true, right? I said evidence and science. Yes. But I feel like when you did the versus dogma, which I don't know dogma, I'm pretty sure dogmatic beliefs is kind of like people using, actually, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I feel like religious dogma is the only way I've seen that in context. He said, wow, good fight. Good fight to you. Let's go. Someone 1v1 me. Oh, I'm supposed to be 1v1ing viewers, bro. I forgot. I'm supposed to be 1v1ing viewers. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary claims. You mean extraordinary evidence? I agree. The Bible has some pretty extraordinary claims. Go look up the extraordinary evidence of the Bible. It's pretty extraordinary. Science say that hey, there's nothing wrong with people who care about these things. But my only thing is I want to make sure that people actually care about truth and not just care about things that support their worldview. Does that make sense? So as a Christian, it would be very problematic for me to just close my ears and blindly disagree with other people's worldviews just because I want Christianity to be true. Now, granted, I believe that Christianity is true, but with that aside, when it comes to other people's worldviews, I'm still going to do my best to fully understand in context what it is that their worldview teaches and what it means to believe that worldview. Does that make sense? So just because I'm Christian doesn't mean I'm just going to be like, oh, you're a Buddhist. Idiot. It would be dumb to believe in Buddhism because Buddhism is like that stupid fat guy, and that fat guy obviously couldn't exist. There's no evidence for it. And obviously, what would that be me doing? That would be me denying someone's worldview based off of my worldview without doing any sort of looking into their worldview, because obviously if I had, that's not the claim I've come with. And this is, of course, how some non-Christians sound when they come at Christianity and they say things that are obviously very oh, you haven't looked into this at all, have you? If someone says God can't be good because X, Y, Z, it's oh, you really haven't looked into this. Or God couldn't be this, or the Bible is mythology. It's oh man, okay. So I just want you guys to have that process of like making your way to truth. And the reason I'm okay with doing that is because I am confident that will lead you to Christ 10 times out of 10. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. You got banned, want to run a 1v1 real quick? Oh, yeah. Yo, what's your username, Bruce Lee? Hey, I need help, please. What's your username? Or what do you need help with, Fletcher? Faith is not evidence. If that's the case, Islam is true over Christianity? Yes. The faith is what you have based off of the evidence. Now, granted, there are some people who have faith, and their faith is so big that they don't care about the evidence. I don't believe that's the wisest way to go about it, but there are some people who do that. If you're a raised Southern Baptist, there's a lot of that going on there. But I really want to say it's more so about the strength of what you have your faith in. So you guys have heard me say it before. I could believe it to the moon. Like I could have so much faith that a very thin sheet of ice is going to carry me across a mile-long river, right? All I got to do is have faith, and if I walk across it, I'm good. No. That thin sheet of ice will let me know that my faith was misplaced because I did not look at the evidence of, hey, this ice is not very thick, I shouldn't be walking over it. But if I have a very small amount of faith, just type it in the chat. If I have a very small amount of faith, and I mean like minuscule amount of faith, just enough faith to get on the ice, but the ice is 5 feet thick. Just because my faith is small, it doesn't mean I'm going through it, right? It's not about the strength of your faith. It's about the strength of the object of your faith. And the strength of the object of my faith is Jesus Christ, right? And that ice is thick. Claims from the Bible is not evidence. Why not? I can't because it has one word people don't like. Well, it's going to be on stream anyway, so if it's going to be on stream and there's a word people don't like, I probably can't fight you anyways. What's your favorite verse, Docs? My favorite verse is 2 Corinthians 5:21. No evidence to prove its claims? No evidence to prove its claims? What do you mean? No evidence to prove it's the word of God? Yes, there is. Applejacks, you're doing the exact, I literally just told you not to do this. You're making claims, but you haven't looked into this at all. Do you understand, like, what's a nice way to put this? The intellectual dishonesty that you're doing right now, you're saying things that you haven't looked up. There's evidence for all of that. You can say there's not enough, maybe you can say that, but that's to say there's zero evidence, that is craziness. Do you not understand? Give us some biblical evidence. For what? Give evidence right now for what? What do you guys want evidence for? Yeah. Lay it on me. Evidence for what? For God? Non-biblical evidence for God. Okay, well, we have order and design that would be nonsensical, to say the least, without a designer. Creation points to a creator. That's just the reality we live in. So, like, if you come across a giant building, you know, a skyscraper, 100 floors tall, but you don't know who built it, but you see it there, that should let you know that a creator was there. So this is evidence, right? The creation is evidence of the creator, right? Evidence. That's evidence, right? Then we have morality, right? We most people, even though they won't say it out loud, they believe in an objective morality. We cannot have an objective morality if there is not a moral lawgiver outside or previous to the human mind. Otherwise, it's all just relative. So, you know, I decide what's right for me, you decide what's right for you. But we know that's not how the world works. We know there are some things that are absolutely wrong no matter what, like the abuse of a child or something like that, or unaliving someone. Like, these things are objectively true. That doesn't exist in a world without God, right? These are all evidence to God. Does that make sense? So there is evidence. There is evidence. Guys. Whoa. Hold on, chat. Slow down for 1 second. Slow down. I'm so confused where this conversation's going, Apple Jacks and Tezzacopia, because I'm literally trying to answer your question. And while I'm answering your question, you guys are going on to a whole different tangent. So I don't know if you're talking to other people or if you're talking to me, but like I can't have a conversation like that. So if you guys actually don't care, that's fine, but just say that. If you don't care, just say that. I don't want to, waste my time. I'm refuting the points you're bringing up. No, you're not. You said, is killing bad? I know killing is bad. We got that from social evolution. No. If we got it from social evolution, killing would be less prevalent the farther we went on. But actually, it's gotten worse. I mean, like, not to completely say it's impossible, but it's implausible. Because the bloodiest century in humankind, in the history of mankind, was the 20th century. And it continues to get bloodier and bloodier and bloodier. I just got clapped. So cool to see people still playing For Honor. Game was so good. Still is. Why was the 20th century so deadly? Well, you had Hitler. You had Mao Zedong. You had lots of people in power killing a lot of people. And then you had very massive wars. So that's why. Help! You'll ever consider what someone else says? I'll never consider? Or they'll never consider? Why would some third-party entity, aka God, have any power to dictate what's moral or not? If he's the creator of everything, so he's the game designer, he gets to decide what's good, what's bad, because he designed it. So that's why. He sets the rules into place. Does that make sense? Let's all just enjoy For Honor. Debating over a live chat is not getting anywhere, sadly. Well, it does, Greek. And this is the thing, Greek. Even though we do, what's the word? Even though it does seem like we don't really get anywhere with a lot of these talks, I say it time and time again, but the people who I'm generally having the conversations with aren't the people who are open to understanding truth. But there are people in the chat with a softened heart who are open to understanding truth, and they wouldn't have the, they are like too nice, I guess you could say, or too like timid to actually share these questions because they don't want to sound cynical. And so the people who are giving us all of these issues that they have with Christianity, they're actually giving me a sort of like guideline on helping other people who might be in similar situations of unbelief or like looking for evidence. Does that make sense? So it may seem unfruitful at times, but we have to remember there are multiple people here, and most of the time the people who get the most out of these conversations are the people who are just watching. You know what I mean? The people just watching. Got him. What's the goal? The end goal is just to show people that you shouldn't live in a bubble. You should always be growing in knowledge. Comfort is where you go to die. Comfort is where you go to die. So if you're trying to get your worldview to be as comfortable as possible, you are making a grave mistake, right? There is no growth in comfort. There is no growth in shutting out anything that disagrees with you without even looking into it. There's no growth in going into your own echo chamber, and it's actually pretty dangerous, in my opinion. It's pretty dangerous of a place to be. I want people to always be willing to think and to grow and to be uncomfortable, because we know, just based off reality, that is where the best things happen. That is where growth happens, right? And we live in a society now that it's like, oh, you disagree with me? I'm just going to block you. Oh, I'm just not going to talk to you. I'm just not going to be your friend. Oh, you don't think the same way I do? Whatever. Idiot, right? And I don't feel like that's a good way to have a society of so many different people with so many thought processes. What it should be is, I'm interested in what you have to say. I'm interested in why you believe what you believe. And I'm not here to just try to prove you wrong, even though there are some people like that. I'm actually here to understand, because if I fully understand, then I can make an actual educated response, right? I can make an actual educated decision on it, right? Because if you're not truly looking into these things, you're playing with half a deck. I guess that would be the saying. So I feel bad for people who have a misconstrued understanding of Christianity, specifically because I'm Christian, and they're not even willing to get the full understanding. So I try to give people like a TLDR to a lot of things when it comes to the Christian perspective. Now, I'm not trying to force them to believe Christianity, right? I'm not here preaching. I didn't come on live with a plan on what I was gonna preach today. No, I just came on live to stream. They brought up these questions, which lets me know that the Holy Spirit's working through them to answer them, either for those people bringing up the questions or other people, right? Because my stream is wholly dedicated to the Lord, right? So when people bring up these questions, I answer them under the Christian understanding, right? Just so, and that's the thing. If someone answers you in the Christian understanding, so if someone answers you in the understanding of their worldview, and your first kink is to switch over to something else and try to refute it rather than say, wow, I didn't realize Christians thought that way. Now I understand. There's no growth happening. I'm not saying you have to agree with everything, and I feel like that's what people think. You have to just agree with what people say if it makes sense. Now, granted, you should probably agree with what people say if there is evidence of it being true and reliable. Yes, but instead of actually caring about the truth and anything like that, all they're doing is saying, oh man, I really don't want to agree with that, so I'm just going to close my ears. And if they bring up anything that their faith actually believes, I'm just going to, change the subject, and I'm just going to refute it instead of saying, wow.
Round 2.
That's why Christians don't think that slavery is good. The Bible actually doesn't teach slavery is good. No. I think that slavery is bad and that slavery is condoned in the Bible. I actually don't care what Christians say or think about it. But also, I'm not going to spend the time to look into anything about it. And it's like, what? Like, that's just such a scary place to be. And I'm just trying to pull people out of that way of thinking. I'd love some prayer. Just got home from a job interview for a job that I really need right now. Hey, Patrick McCarthy. Let's go. I got you. I don't mind saying a prayer for you guys real quick. I just got clapped. They still aren't listening. Most people don't. But like I said, most of the time, it's not about the people who are cynical in chat. The people that are cynical in chat, they're actually just a vessel. Because remember, all things happen for the good of those who love God, right? So there are people in chat who love God or who are open to loving God. They have humbled their heart because, remember, in the Bible, God resists the proud, but he embraces the humble. The meek are the people of the Lord, amen? So those people, it may seem like, oh man, they're just not listening, they're not going to get anything. There's someone in chat who's saying, oh crap. Oh crap. I didn't think of it like that. And here's the cool part. I wouldn't have thought to bring this up by myself. The cynical people are the ones that brought it up. And so the cynical people are bringing up the issue for me to answer because I am too lazy to actually think about talking about these things on stream without them. And then the humble people are the ones that hear the message and they're changed because of it. So it's kind of like this weird, like triangular thought process that ends up actually being a very, very good thing, in my opinion. Like, it ends up being a very good thing. And I mean, the fruits are evident. The amount of people that reach out to me and they're like, bro, that's exactly what I need to hear. I'm like, that's great, because I wasn't the one who brought that up, but I'm happy that was what you needed to hear. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a great thing. Tez and Apple are asking about genocide. What about genocide? The relationship we have to Christ is being slaves to Christ. In what Hebrew text, the term slavery was more in line with the word servant. We serve Christ in joy. The slavery you're thinking of is bad. What about the genocide God commanded Samuel to commit? God uses, so remember, hold on. So let me answer this fully, because maybe someone needs to hear it. Tezecopia, stick with me here, okay? We're going to answer this one question. As I answer it, try not to type in more things that you're trying to refute. I'm going to help you out here. All right, so Tezecopia said, what about the genocide God commanded Samuel to commit, right? So let's get a premise, and I need you to either agree or disagree with the premise before we can go forward, right? Let's help out here. Let me try to help you out. Are you granting the premise that the God of the Bible is real, right? And that the God of the Bible is who he is described to be in the Bible? He's been on about this for 2 hours. Hey, they must have questions. It's okay. I don't mind answering their questions, James. You are a Fronder streamer. Why are you pretending to be verified to answer theological inquiry? Pretending to be verified to answer theological inquiry? I'm not. What do you mean? I'm so sorry. I don't really know what you're talking about, Musa. Trying to have a conversation with somebody. I can hypothetical grant that. Okay, cool. So we have the grant that we're talking about the God of the Bible. The God of the Bible is as he is described in the Bible. And so now we're going to go into the issue. His issue or his claim is I'm gonna claim this is your claim. You didn't directly say it, but you said it was bad when the God of the Bible commanded Samuel to commit genocide. And I can't remember exactly, but I'm assuming you're talking about the Hittites, the Hebrew. I don't want to screw it up. I should probably go look it up, but I'm just going to give you a TLDR because this is actually a pretty simple one, in my opinion, right? It may not come off as simple, but if I butcher it, you guys can call me out, all right? So we're talking about the God of the Bible here. The God of the Bible, he is our creator. He is the arbiter of the universe, right? So if God does something like, let's say, grant us into heaven, he is fully able to do that because of his position as God. If God sends you to hell, he is fully granted to do that in his position to God. If God judges you based off of your actions, he is fully permitted to do that because of his position. He is the judge. He's the top of the top. So when God casts his judgment, we see it time and time again in the Old Testament, not versus any particular group of people, but through a particular way of life that the people are living through. So if I remember correctly, the people that were judged, they were rightly warned, right? They were rightly warned, stop sacrificing your children, stop saying that you have to have sex with prostitutes in order to talk with God, right? All of these things are evil. Stop doing this. You were warned to stop doing this, and they said, no, we're going to keep doing it. After they were warned, after they were told, and they knew what they were doing was wrong, they did not stop. So God used the Israelite army to judge those people on earth. Does that make sense? So God is enacting a sentence to these people, but because of his position as God, this is completely in line with it, right? You've done something wrong. I'm God. I'm going to do something about it, right? Have you ever heard someone be like, why doesn't God do something to stop all of that, right? This was God doing that, right? So that's essentially the answer you're looking for. For one, God is fully within his rights to enhance or to enact judgment on a people group. He's done it to people who were his people. He's done it to everybody. It wasn't just like he was picking favorites. He used Babylon to judge the Israelites, just like he used the Israelites to judge other people. If you're living apart from God's law and his will for your life, he warns you about it and you don't do anything about it, he is well within his rights as God to enact judgment on that people group. So that's what that is all about. How long were you a Christian? I've been a Christian for about 3-4 years. If everybody believes it, then it becomes true. That's not how that works. What about the women, the children, and the livestock? What about it? Oh, you're talking about how in that story God commanded the destruction of everything, right? Like, do not keep the livestock, women, children, all of that stuff. Well, the destroy that they use in the Hebrew there, I've heard this from other theologians before. You can go look it up if you want to. It's symbolic language because you see those people, the people group that he said to completely destroy, they're in the next chapter of the Bible. They're in the next book of the Bible. So obviously these people weren't completely destroyed. It's kind of like how if you're on a basketball team and you say, yo, we're going to destroy the Wildcats on Friday. We're going to completely, we're going to kill them on Friday. Like it's that kind of thing, but in the Hebrew. Now it's symbolic, just with that specific language, yes. And we know that off of the context of these people still exist. If they were completely destroyed, these people wouldn't still exist. Right? Does that make sense? Then God gets mad when Samuel, because he didn't obey and kill everyone? Yes, because God is God. Because remember, we're on the premises that God is God. So if God tells you to do something, that means that the God of the Bible is good and that he knows best. So if God says, go left, and you're like, nah, bro, I'm going to go right. You're going your own way. You're disobeying God, but God knows best. So if God directly asks you to do something and he is your creator and you know he is your creator and you directly defy him, that is doing something wrong because you're saying that, oh, God, you're outside of time. You created everything. You know what's going to happen if I kill all these livestock. You know what's going to happen if I don't kill all these livestock. So I'm just going to not do what you say because I think I know better. Like, you don't see an issue with that? Hey, thanks, bro. You don't think there's an issue with that? We have the Old Testament. We can directly see the issues that come from people trying to do things their own way when God directly tells them not to. Why? Think about Avengers. You remember Avengers? Think about Avengers Endgame. What happens at Avengers Endgame with Doctor Strange? He's doing the whole I saw 9,857,231 different ways, and there's only one way forward. Well, what was that one way forward, right? We all know that, right? It was the Iron Man snap. Doctor Strange knew it. Iron Man knew it, right? But that was the way forward. Now, we would all say, well, dude, that's bad. Iron Man dying is bad. But we see the greater good come from that thing that happened. So think of God as Doctor Strange. He's seen all of the outcomes. He literally tells you exactly, hey, do it my way. Just trust me. Good will come from it because I'm a good God. And then you do the opposite. You don't that's what you should get from that story. You shouldn't be saying God is dumb for being for getting mad at Samuel for not doing it his way when he's literally God. You don't see the issue. You don't see the issue with with that line of thinking. Because remember, we've granted that the God of the Bible is how he's described in the Bible, who is outside of time, knows what will happen before it happens, and you think it's bad for people to go against his direct line of thinking. when we've seen time and time again what happens, right? By that point in the Bible, what happens if God asks you to do something and you go the opposite? What happens? Destruction ensues, because that's the only other option when it comes to God. You can choose him or you can choose evil. You can choose destruction. So it's actually really interesting to me that you would put yourself above God in that situation after granting that he is God and still say that God got it wrong when he got mad at Samuel for not listening to him. That's, you don't see, that's kind of crazy. Is Harvest Fest still out? I'm not sure. OMG, shut up and play. Shut up and dribble. I got you, Chris Bertie. Read some nonfiction, fam. Thanks, fam. He's not street preaching. He's there asking questions. It's all right, chat. You guys don't have to defend me. It's all good, chat. I appreciate it though. But this is the issue, and this is why I love having these conversations, because people don't understand the absolute intellectual, just like dumpster fire they are doing when they try to make these claims about things that God has done wrong in the Bible. Now, if you don't want to agree with it from an outside perspective, I'm completely okay with that. You know what, God? You should have kept letting them sacrifice their kids. I think what you did was really wrong. I don't agree with you. That's fine. That's fine. Because I don't believe in you anyway. So let them do what they're going to do. Sure. But, like, if we have the premise that we have an all-knowing, all-good God judging a people group for what he says to be bad, and your conclusion is, yeah, but God shouldn't have. It's like, what are you thinking? Like, that doesn't, like...
Round 4.
We're talking about the person who created everything. The arbiter of all things good, like... And you're like, yeah, but I know more than God. I know more than that guy. Created the universe? Yeah, he's dumb. I would have done it this way. Like, I'm not even trying to make fun of you, but like, I guess I just want you to understand just the silliness of that position. Yapped yourself into a circle that went nowhere. Thanks, bro. So do they believe God is good or partially good? Well, I was just trying to answer a specific question. You're telling me you're smarter than the scientists that can actually back themselves with the Big Bang? The Big Bang is actually what led a lot of scientists into understanding that there is a creator. It's why Einstein tried to create that fudge factor. He tried to disprove the Big Bang, and that's why some people will even try to disprove it today or deny it by saying, oh, no, there is no Big Bang. The universe is actually eternal, because they understand, and even Einstein understood, if time, space, and matter all came into, all came into being at the same time, in the same way, in the way that the Big Bang describes, that would actually point to a creator. Yo, Ronald, thank you, bro. You win. He didn't come back. Can you unpause that on your Unbroken TV? I was watching that. What the heck? Why did no one tell me this was paused this whole time? Bro, it's just been back there doing that. That's not even the right thing. Illusion broken. There it is. But yeah, that's just my take. Imagine preaching with Drake on. This isn't Drake, this is Lecrae. That's simply false. 9% of high-ranking scientists are atheists. I mean, it's a possibility, but that's not false what I said about Einstein. That's a claim that you can go look up. I never said all scientists are Christians. I'm saying scientists who were around when the Big Bang Theory was a thing tried to create a fudge factor. Like, that's just history. I don't know which one I mean to say about that. I don't know how you can just deny that. But sure. I mean, I was responding to you saying the Big Bang led them to God. It did. Specifically Einstein. I don't even know what to look forward for that. So your number, what did you just say? You said 90. Where did you get that number from? So this is the claim I'm talking about, and this is what you should do. He said 90% of high-ranking scientists are atheists. Where did you get that claim from?
Round 1.
Because everything I'm seeing is like anywhere from 60 to 80. But I guess that's a specific field. And here, actually, the closer I get to 2025, because all these are older, it says only 30 to 37% of them are. I don't know. I'd have to find that. Richard Dawkins had it on a PowerPoint. Where did he get the claim from? I would look into that. High ranking. I don't know what that means. High ranking. What's the pool of high ranking scientists? That could be like 2 people. Like, the higher the education, the less likely to believe in God. I don't know about that one, but maybe. Yo, Jonathan! Yo! Aw. Yo, Jonathan. He said, that's awesome, brother. Please keep up the great work. I have a 25-year-old daughter, and she thinks hell is better than this country. Oh, wow. What? Okay. She has stopped believing. I don't hate her. I just need a younger way to talk to her. So I do not have a grown adult child yet. So I honestly couldn't give you too much of what to... and I know you're not asking me for advice, but I feel bad. Thank you for the 20, by the way. Not giving you something, but what I would say is if you do want to talk with her, do it on her terms, and just lead with love and lead with truth, right? Because when I interact with younger people, which I guess I'm getting old too, so a lot of people are younger than me, I notice that I need to set stages for them to fully understand something, because it's so easy for people to be comfortable in what they believe because of how they act in their life. If they see something that disagrees with them, they instantly try to push it out. And it's honestly not atheists' fault. It's not their fault, because it's something that Christians did in the 90s and early 2000s. I remember being a young Christian boy, wanting to ask questions, wanting to know more, and getting raised Southern Baptist, it was actually frowned upon, right? Because they too wanted to have their own bubble, right? It's not just a non-believer thing. Believers do it too. And just having a space to where you're able to fully flesh out your ideas, but not being able to falsely claim something is true without pushback is super important when talking to younger people, I believe. But I will say this. Some people are just stuck in their delusion. There's nothing you can do about it. You can literally walk them to the water, show them exactly what to do, put the cup in their hand, and they still will not drink, right? That's an old saying. It's an old saying, and it's true. You can lead a horse to water, step by step. Come on, buddy. We're going 5 miles. I'll take you all the way. Bro. All you gotta do is drink. All you gotta do is drink, and they'll still be like, bleh. It's like it's not something you can ever force. And I couldn't imagine the heartbreak of having that with your daughter. I can say she's still young. And just keep on being a light in her life. I obviously don't know you personally, but make sure you're living that obedient life to Christ. Make sure you're being the Christian that she needs to see, the Christian father that she needs to see, so that because as Christians we know that road of self comfort, that road of being your own God, that road of trying to make your own decisions for your life, it does lead to destruction, unfortunately. And I pray that when that destruction hits, or I pray she doesn't have to get there, but on the flip side, I pray when that destruction hits that you have been a good enough influence and a light in her life to where she can turn to Christ, or she can turn to you and you can lead her back to Christ. Amen. Because that's what it takes sometimes. Unfortunately, it takes that self-destruction, because so many people, they want to be they want to be their own gods, and like the Bible clearly teaches where that leads. It leads to destruction. And so when people hit that wall and they're like, how did I get here? And they're like, wait, I'm how I got here. Some people, they won't self-reflect, they'll blame others, but a true person, you know, a true adult will be like, you know what did I do wrong to wind up here, you know? And I pray that'll bring her back. And I'm sorry if I've missed anybody's chats while I was going on a tangent. I probably even missed some of Jonathan's chats. But thank you again for the $20 super. W's in the chat. Yeah, and I always pray that people can find their way to truth without hitting that rock bottom. But, I mean, sometimes that's what it takes for people to actually humble themselves, to say, you know what, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm not worthy of being my own God. Maybe I'm not the arbiter of truth. Maybe I can find it elsewhere. What does right and wrong have to do with logic? Right and wrong only has to do with logic if we're talking about morality, I feel like. Because we can use logic to get to the conclusion of what is right and wrong, in my opinion. How do you feel about gladiator mains? You know how I feel about gladiator mains. Squishy. Don't be asking silly questions. Any DOMs next stream? Next stream, I'm going to do Marvel Rivals, but maybe Saturday. We do try, but I still challenge the claim. If we were succeeding at that government schooling, healthcare, economics, all would be different. Oh, yeah. And there's no, like, you're not going to have a perfect nation. If you're a Christian and you think we're going to have some perfect nation before the coming of Christ, you're crazy. If you're a non-Christian and you think it's going to happen, you're even crazier. It's like, but yeah. How do you pronounce your name? Mulisious. Oh, someone asked me, how do I be that light? So an example of how to be a light for non-believers in your life, because this is a big thing, and I wholly believe this. If you are focused on other people's salvation outside of your family unit, you will lose your family. You will lose your family salvation. As the head of the family, I assume most of the people here are guys. But it could apply for women, too. If you're so focused on what are those Californians doing, and what are those politicians doing, and what are those Israelites doing, and those Palestinians doing, you're going to lose what matters the most, and that's that inward circle of people that directly either answer to you, you're responsible for, or trust you. It should always be an inward to outward, because if everyone focused on their inner circle, if every family focused on making sure their children had a true understanding of Christ, a true understanding of the theology of Christianity, and then it would spread outwards. But instead, people want to like push Christianity on people they don't even know. Imagine me being like, hey, you're stupid for not believing in Christianity, and I'm talking to y'all on stream. You guys have to believe what I believe. And then my son is just in there like, hey, Dad, you know, what about, you know? It's like but if I focus on my son, I focus on my wife, I focus on my sisters, I focus on my inner circle, they too can focus on theirs, and then it grows out from there. And then it actually has a truer meaning of being that light for that person right next to you. And it could be a stranger. Don't get me wrong, it could be a stranger. I could be walking down the street and just be nice to someone, and they could be like, wow, like no one's been nice to me ever. and then I could change their whole trajectory. But realistically, the focus should be inward. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Well, if you ever want to bring her by the stream, we'd be happy to have a conversation with her. Not saying that I know any more than you, but maybe from a younger perspective, it could help. But I mean, that obviously isn't the best idea because it'd just be seeming like I'm trying to convince her. If she's ever open to a conversation, I would be happy to have a conversation with her, is what I'm saying. Not to try to convert her or anything like that. People still play For Honor? Yep. What's going on? I've heard stories from churches about atheists who kept questioning God. A lot of it probably comes down to how they were raised. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with questioning. I think that's where a lot of Christians messed up, especially in the early 2000s, late 90s, probably from the 50s on. I feel like as soon as Christianity and the home unit started to break down in, I'm thinking it's around the 60s, I feel like that's where a lot of Christians maybe felt in trouble, or they felt scared, or maybe they hadn't really looked into their theology all that much. They just believed whatever their preacher told them. And then, so when these kids started, like, seeing this other way of living and thinking, because obviously we saw a gigantic raise of a secular worldview. We had same-sex marriages being legal. You had people being able to, not go to church. And, like, you had people not having to adhere to the scripture in its entirety. You had all, like, there was so much going on, and I feel like the worst thing you can do is shut down someone when they're trying to understand. Now, obviously, there are the cynical people who kind of ruin it for everybody else, because obviously, if you're dealing with cynical people 10 times out of 10, like 9 times out of 10, maybe when that person comes up and has the same question, you'll just be like, oh, you're just being a cynical, like, I don't want to talk, right? But, like, I feel like it's super important to give everyone that same love and respect, right? And authenticity when it comes to answering their questions in a truly biblical way, because you never really know when someone will be able to use that seed that you've planted. Because that's all it is. You're planting seeds, and even though a lot of them might not get watered, a lot of them might get snatched up or choked up by the thorns, right?
Round 3.
There are going to be the people who have that humble heart, who have that desire for truth, who maybe are going through a tough time, and they don't know where to turn. They've tried it their way. They've tried it the world's way. They've tried it the government's way. They've tried it all the different ways, and they're like, things just keep getting worse, and I can't seem to get out of this cycle of destruction. And those people, when they have that seed, will turn, they'll water it, and they will see the fruit that comes from it. And I feel like that's such an important thing to do, because those are the people that you really can help, and those are the people who want it are the ones that, are going to be the most fruitful in their, transition into, like, believing, into submitting to God. You know what I mean? Such a big thing. I used to hate God. I had many, attempts, complete turnaround. Now, thanks to him. Amen. I'm so happy you're still here. That's her mother, slaps her with the Bible. I'm about to say, Jonathan. Yep. Yo, I had that too, Jonathan. Yo, Jonathan, same. Not saying my mother, but, like, I had that same sort of experience. I will say that I did not come back to Christ until I was about 29, 30. So I was a self-proclaimed atheist. I never got to the point where I was like, I hate this world. But, I was out there. And I was able to find my way back. Amen. So I would definitely not lose hope on her, and always pray. It's the same way. They need evidence, but you can't see the wind. Does that mean it's not there? No. Right. And I'll be honest, OG, there's nothing wrong with wanting evidence, but there is an issue if you're being given evidence and you're denying that evidence. Because remember, chat, this is if you don't remember anything I say today, remember this. There is going to be evidence for just about everything. Anyone could find evidence for their worldview being true. That's not what's important. What's important is, one, the strength and validity of that evidence, right? The bolsterness, right? There's one book that says this, but there's like 50 books that say that, right? There's one person that believes this, but there's like 2,000 people that believe that, right? Taking that evidence, tying it back to reality is such a good skill to have. Some people cannot do that, right? Tying the evidence you have back to reality and just using simple probability, it's such a good way to make your way to truth. Because if you fully look into your worldview, whatever it may be, if you fully dive into trying to find truth, you will hit brick wall after brick wall after brick wall. What most people do is they hit a brick wall and they try to climb over it so they can keep on being what they want to be. So like if I'm an atheist and I'm like, I'm an atheist, but I really believe in objective morality, right? It's really, really wrong to do this no matter what, right? I've just jumped over a brick wall and I'm sprinting forward. I've made an excuse for my worldview. It should accept the brick walls, look into it, right? Don't just give up if you hit a brick wall. But if you do truly hit one, don't just try to make excuses for it. Keep on searching, keep on looking until you can find that truth out there where there's not a brick wall in sight. And like, I may be sounding a little biased, bruh, but hey, there ain't no brick walls when it comes to Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. I haven't ran into any brick walls yet. Give me evidence to believe in God over the laws of science. Science and God aren't contradictory. There's no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. Did I get a super? I missed a super. I was talking. I think that this stream is the most popular on Twitch. That says a lot about the state of this game. I mean, it's just old. It's an old game. When are you going to play Rivals? Tomorrow. Kiss the brick wall. Feel up on the wall. Consensually, of course. Why'd you make me read that, bro?
Round two.
How did that add to the conversation? Yo, Brian. He said, you lying, you look 25 max. Nah, bro. 33. Tomorrow's stream is Rivals. Yup. The hero's already out. They're Mongolian, yes. He said, wow. That's a sexy Highlander? You're a sexy Highlander. Got him. Got that guy. How was your birthday? Amazing. Oh. Light attack so I can parry it. He guard broke. Ariel asking them AI questions. I'm so sorry if I'm missing your questions, guys. I'm an atheist, but think it's possible for a God, but I don't think the Bible's God exists, and seeing someone actually answer different views rationally without jumping on God was symbolic, helps me get it. Yeah, and that's what I want to do. Like when I answer questions, guys, I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm not giving you what I think. I'm just giving you the Christian understanding, the Christian theological answer for a lot of these things. And if I don't know it, I will tell you. A lot of times I won't. I promise I'm not trying to BS you guys. But not in a way that I'm trying to convince you per se, but just in a way that maybe you could actually understand it from the Christian point of view. Because I feel like that's such an important trait, right? Understanding what the heck the Christian's talking about when they say, oh, all things happen for the good of those who love God. Like, what the heck does that mean, you know? Or God is good. What the heck does that mean? Because so many people, they take the God is good thing, they try to get this, like, this human spin onto it, this worldly spin onto it, and then they use the saying God is good against the God of the Bible. It's like, how the heck did you even get here? Like, chat. And I say this in the nicest way possible. If you ever see someone saying something like, God can't be XYZ, because if not, then ABC. God can't be all loving. God can't be omnipotent. God can't be omniscient because of XYZ. That is a blaring red flag that that person has a gross misunderstanding of the basics of God's character and Christian theology. Like, just a gross, basic misunderstanding. So, like, when I see that, it's literally like a ding, ding, ding. That person needs help. Help him. Help me. You know what I mean? Game just bad. Talking about religion is more interesting. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. This game's not bad. This game's been around for 8-9 years, okay? Now, granted, it's not in its heyday. It's a little old. It's officially unk status. Dare I say it, grandpa status. Preaching as usual. Preaching. I'm not preaching. Just having conversations with peeps. If you guys are cool with it. Every time I turn to God, I swear my life gets worse. Like I turn to bad habits like overeating. When you turn to God, so Jay, what's happening is when you turn to God and you're getting close to revelation, this isn't directly biblical, but some people could find a couple of stories to parallel with it. God in the desert, Job, whatever. And I've seen it personally in my life with me and my wife. When you get close to a revelation or actually doing something that would change your life for the better with God, that temptation kicks in like 50-fold. And sometimes it's not even temptation, because if he can't get you with temptation, then he'll get you with illness. He'll get you with death, loss, right? There's always going to be something, but we have to remember, and this is why Job is such an important book, when those bad things happen, we don't turn from the solution. Does that make sense? Because so many people, they'll have these bad things happen, and instead of turning into the very solution that will solve the problems that they're having, and the problem that's directly in front of them, they turn away from it and they try to do things their own way, right? And this is just simple human, like, psychology. We have patterns, and whenever whenever something happens, we divert to our patterns. So for me, like in marriage, I'm an avoidant attachment style. My wife is anxious attachment style. We know we're these attachment styles, and so whenever something happens that disrupts our planned sort of like life and our ideals of how days should go, we automatically default into our attachment styles. I become avoidant, she becomes anxious. And so there's like this constant cycle of a pattern that we fall back into. And it's important to, one, understand the pattern so you can see it coming and you can break it. And then two, to remember like the path that you're on before it started. Because a lot of times that's where your breakthrough is. Rust people will... Oh, no. That's life. People need to have in mind that God can't do everything. Think this. Do God create a rock that he can't even lift? If God is omnipotent, how do you solve this? We need to trust God. He knows more than any one of us. Yes. People blame God. All bad things like war, slavery, death, and hundreds of other things blame God. They forget that every person has free will. Correct. Correct. Light attack. Too predictable, El Papu. Victory. Would you ever do ones? Want to fight you with my Shigoki? I'm supposed to be doing viewer ones right now. I'm stuck in a loop, sleeping in, etc., skipping school. Yeah, it's your pattern. Round 3. You can either live in it or you can break it. I will say this, right? And this is the saying I've been saying a lot lately, even though it's an old saying. It's something that holds true today. The Bible teaches us that we can feed our spirit and we can feed our flesh, right? And depending on which one we feed, that is the one that has a dominance in our heart. And, of course, out of our heart flows our actions. Amen? So remember the old parable, the old saying, you have two wolves, one in the light, one in the dark. Which one grows? which one of those wolves grows.
Victory.
The one you give light to, the one you feed. The one you feed. Doesn't matter if they're in the light, doesn't matter if they're in the dark. You have that choice always. The choice is always going to be there. You're always going to have that choice to go God's way. You're always going to have that choice to go your own way. But the one that you feed is the one that grows. So when the Bible's talking about the flesh versus the spirit, do not indulge in the things of the flesh because the flesh will become stronger. Out of the abundance of the heart, your actions flow, right? Know what it means to feed the spirit. What feeds the spirit? Well, the fruits of the spirit, righteous things, loving God, loving your neighbor, slow to anger, so patience, kindness, gratitude, thankfulness, all of these things are fruits of the spirit. Feeding the spirit with prayer, with spending time with God, with spending time with your loved ones in a meaningful way. All of these things feed the spirit. It could be as simple as your spirit telling you need to get out of bed, and your flesh saying you need to stay in bed because you're lazy and you don't feel like getting up, right? But if you listen to that spirit and you say, you know what, I'm getting up, I'm doing it regardless, right? I do it tired, I do it anxious, I do it scared, I do it, that's where that comes from. Because when you do that, you're actually feeding the spirit. And as you feed the spirit, the flesh becomes weaker. This is why people fast in the Bible. What is the ultimate way to not feed the flesh? Is to physically not feed the flesh. Your body's like, I need to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. You're like, shut up. We're feeding the spirit today. You're hungry for this word. This is why fasting is such a big thing, right? It's a palpable way for you to physically feed your spirit and deny your flesh, right? Do I have to donate to 1v1? No. This is live, yes. What I tell my friends a lot is you are what you surround yourself with. Hang out a lot of negative people, you're gonna be and act negative. You're not wrong. Your screen is small like mobile? Yeah, on YouTube it is. If you want to watch full screen, watch on Twitch. Please spare a morsel of a... Hello? What do you think of Islam? Islam, when it comes to the people, love them. Love them, for the most part. Obviously, I love everyone. I'm Christian. We're commanded to. And realistically, I would love anyone regardless. I think a lot of people are dumb. But I love them. Like, people can be dumb and you can still love them, like people who litter. I physically don't understand that. How are we in the year 2025 and I still see people throwing McDonald's bags out of their car? It irates me in a way that I can't understand, because like, how do you not know at this point? And nothing against people who do it, but like smoking cigarettes. It's like, I get it, nicotine and, stress and stuff like that. But, like, we all pretty much know where this road leads. And people still do it. And so I'm like, man, are people really this stupid? It's actually one of the things that sort of led me away from atheism, because the whole atheistic view that we will get smarter as a society leading to a utopia, because that's the only solution in the atheistic worldview. The societal growth and the evolutionary traits that will grow to us getting better and better and better. But of course, we don't see that. We actually see the opposite happening. We get worse and worse and worse. In fact, some people will literally stare truth in the face and be like, I don't care. I don't care if it's true. I'm still going to do what I want to do because we live in a super individualistic society. And so, like, that's one of the things that made me say, like, I cannot rely on humankind to lead us to utopia. There has to be a different way, because we're stupid and we're getting stupider, bro. And that's not even the right word. That just shows you how stupid we're getting. I just said stupider. So yeah. That was one of the driving factors. Literally, like, I know that sounds dumb, but I saw someone litter and I was like, I was like, there ain't no way we littering in 2024 or 2021 or whatever year it was. There ain't no way, but people still do it. So there's something there. There's something there, you know, that really made me start thinking about my worldview. That's a response to Mulisious saying we get our morals from God. We do get our morals from God, but we don't get our morals from the Bible. God, yes. Morals, no. Morals come directly from God. The Bible teaches that it's written directly on all of our hearts. That's why no matter where you are, no matter, you know, any of those things, you know what's wrong, you know what's right. Now, you are still capable of doing wrong, and you're capable of searing your conscience in order to do things worse and worse and worse, which is why you see such heinous acts from people about to commit even more heinous acts. So, for instance, just an example. I know everyone always uses Hitler as an example, but I mean, it's a good example because everybody knows it. What did Hitler do to train the SS people, officers, in order to commit genocide? Right? What did he do to train them to get them ready to commit genocide? Because obviously, people couldn't do it. If you're sitting there in front of that button and you're like, one button turns the gas on, the other button opens the door. How are you as a human being going to press that button? Like, obviously, you know, just think from a young age, no kid's going to press it, right? But what he did was he gave them puppies. Yeah, this is true. This is real, right? This is what we call searing our conscience, or doing something bad over and over again in order to be okay with doing worse. Gave them puppies, had them grow connections with them, name that puppy, feed that puppy, take care of that puppy. Great. And then what did he do? Now snap its neck. Can you imagine? Oh, he got me. That was the worst thing I could have done. So, do you have a source for this? Yeah, I got you.
Round 2.
I mean, what source do you want? They have SS training. I mean, I found it on Google, so I believe you'll be able to find it. You got it. Yeah, it's right there. Rematch? Let's go. Uh-oh. I got you. Dude, what's up, Mocha Knight? Whoa, he got me. Nice. Oh, he dodged out of it. That's smart. You actually don't. I don't see many people dodging out of it. Doom is a great Christian game. Let's go. The majority of people, when seeing a problem, start to think about the problem. Just few people think in a solution for the problem. Otherwise, the world would be a paradise. Correct. What'd you do for your birthday? We went and ate pizza, then we went skating. This is great. You're great. Looking. He's worse than a 5'2" Latina, like bro can't accept he's wrong. What's wrong with 5'2" Latinas? What? Hyper armor. CC him so he doesn't get the heavy feint. Yeah. I'm not even trying to CC. I'm just trying to hyper armor through. I'm playing this terribly. We get stupider because we tell people to stop thinking for themselves. Yeah, never stop thinking for yourself. I agree with that. How do you feel about the state of Gladiator? He's in a good spot right now. Limiting it to only Star Wars. How do we 1v1 you? Just drop your username in the chat and I'll add you. I love how you can hyper armor through everything and bully them. I know. Uh-oh, they know. What's that J. Cole song? She knows. Top 3 best heroes. I don't have a top 3 best heroes. I'm sorry. I don't do like... Bro, this guy is clapping on me, bro. Oh my goodness. You must play Gladiator now? Never. Dang. Wait, did he beat me twice or just once? What do you think about Hito? Hito's cool. My question is still unanswered. Are you asking me or someone else your question? Morals are from humans. It's the world that builds its structure. This is why monks, for their faith, cast away indulgences to see the bigger picture. Well, to say morals are from humans would be stating that you believe in a relative morality. And that's something I can't believe in. And I feel like that's something most people cannot live out. And this is one of the brick walls I'm talking about. Remember the brick walls I talked about earlier? So if you believe in a relative morality, you have to come to the conclusion that what the worst things you could think of done to other people isn't actually bad. It's just bad in your opinion. Now, we can come to a consensus of truth through like evolutionary society together, but that doesn't mean much if society goes the other direction, right? Because we have societies that go in the other direction. So with a relative viewpoint, we come to the conclusion that there is no good, there is no evil, there is just opinion, right? I could go out there and I could give my son a hug. I could go out there and I could smack my son in the face. What do you guys say? Mully, don't smack your son in the face. That's absolutely evil. That's absolutely evil. What do you mean absolutely evil? In my opinion, I'm doing a good thing. He needs to, know I'm boss, right? He needs to, get some hair on his chest. He needs to get strong and tough. Who are you to tell me I'm wrong? Well, society said, no. Society? What society? I could live across the world from you. Our society says hit your kids, right? And that's a huge thing that I feel like people kind of ignore. Because if we start this idea of society decides and we get our morals from people, that's such a dangerous road to go down because, yes, there is the chance that they can get it right, but there's also a chance they can get it very, very wrong. And we see it time and time again in society, in societies.
Round 2.
Evolution through natural selection? What do you mean natural selection? Natural selection doesn't work in a Judeo-Christian worldview either. So most people can't live out a true natural selection worldview because most people would not come to the conclusion that only the fit deserve to move on, right?
Victory.
A scientific fact is not believed by you guys. Society that allows unaliving people does not last long. Give me an example. What society? Societies in and of themselves don't last long. But what society lasts not as long? Are you on PC or console? I'm on PC. Oh man, I tried to read him. Oh, I messed up. Does every creature go to heaven? No. If they want to. Every time I see your streams, it's always a debate. We're not debating in here. Just having a conversation. What's up, dog a bow? Let me 1v1. What's your username? Society already backwards. It will get more backwards. That's just how it goes. As society moves farther away from, and this is even an atheistic world like understanding. Who's the most prevalent atheist right now? Is his name Richard Dawkins? Is that his name? Even he says that with the fall of the Christian Judeo-Christian structure and foundation for a society, it gets worse. He wants Christianity back at the core of America. And it's like, it's telling, he still can't take that leap to believe, but I mean, even he sees it. And it's just like, I don't know. No, he does not. Yeah. Is it Richard Dawkins? Richard Dawkins, Jordan Peterson. Yeah, I think that was the debate. That was the talk. Yeah, he calls it cultural Christianity. He actually identifies as a cultural Christian now. So he values some aspects of Christianity, but he does not believe it. So he believes Christianity's got it right when it comes to everything because he's an actual thinking person, right? So he's come to the conclusion that, oh, wait, cultural atheism leads to destruction. So even though I cannot believe in the crazy things about Christianity, like, the talking snake, the raising from the dead, I can conclude that the teachings of Christianity, so i.e. the cultural Christian worldview, is right, is the one that leads to the most prosperity and the most peace and all of these things. And, I mean, that's like the first thing that pops up. I don't know how you can just say, no, he doesn't. How are you going to generalize what he believes? It's the first thing that pops up. I'm just reading. So this was from April 5th, 2025. This or 2024. It's on YouTube. Do you actually just make claims and not look up anything? Is this really? What? No, I don't. Why don't you look things up before you make claims? That is, bro, do you not understand the futility of that, of what you're doing? I said something. Even Richard Dawkins is a cultural Christian. I didn't say it in those exact words, but like he believes in the foundations of a Judeo-Christian society, so cultural Christian. No, he doesn't. Without even what your brain should be doing, Apple. And I'm trying to help you, bro, because like you're chasing comfort. You're not chasing truth. What your brain should be doing is, oh, really? Richard Dawkins, the father of modern atheism, believes that? Maybe I should look into it. No, he doesn't. Because it's all about your comfort and your beliefs. Do you not see the issues? You're reading at bad times. You said he believes everything? No, I don't. No, I don't. I did not say that. I said he believes in the Judeo-Christian foundation for a society. So I don't know if you're an atheist or not, Apple, but you're saying we get our morals from this and that and this and that and evolution and that. I'm saying that the leading atheists, since we like to have our ideas come from the top down, like the top people, Richard Dawkins himself is like, yeah, the whole evolution thing, nah. The whole societal thing, nah. The whole Christian thing, yeah. But I don't believe in like God, but like the teachings, yeah. Like that's all I was saying, and you're like, no. That's so backwards. Repeat it then. I have it on VOD. Don't give cherries to a pig. So many people don't listen. They think how they're going to speak back to you before you finish what you're saying. Hey, you're not wrong. And generally, the verse, don't cast your pearls among swine, or don't try to feed the hungry dogs, or else they'll turn and eat you. They come to mind. And generally, I would give that perspective if the conversation is super unfruitful. But if I still have a conversation moving forward in a meaningful way, I definitely don't mind continuing it on. Just like I said earlier, because it could be beneficial for someone else in chat. My mate follows the example of God but doesn't follow Christianity. He's halfway there. There you go. Understanding the truth of the teachings of Christ I mean, it might have been why Jesus gave the Sermon on the Mount. It might be the venue that people take in order to make their way to Christ. I don't know every way he's done it. But obviously if people like living under Christian values, this was something that Jordan Peterson did. He took Jesus as a moral arbiter, right? Jordan Peterson, and Wes Huff called him out on it recently on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was giving us examples of why that's not the best way to go about it. I personally agree. If you are proclaiming Christianity and you're going about it from just using Jesus as a moral arbiter, I agree that is not good, right? Because that's a secondary issue. We don't believe in Christianity so that we can be good people. We believe in Christianity because we believe in Christ's divinity. We believe him to be the truth, and that leads to our salvation. And because of that belief, we are good people. Like, we are better people. Because then, since we trust Christ, we trust what he says is good. We trust what he says is bad. So it's kind of backwards. But if people go about it the other way, they understand the Judeo-Christian worldview, even from a societal standpoint or a moral standpoint, is the way to go. And what is that, right? Love your neighbor. Love your enemies. Treat people how you want to be treated. All people are created equal, right? These are Christian values. You don't get that from survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest, RIP that guy in the wheelchair. But not in Christianity. My Jesus got that guy in the wheelchair, right? So when you're a thinking person like Richard Dawkins, right? I don't agree with him, but I can respect his thought processes about certain things. And Alex O'Connor, I don't agree with him, but I can appreciate his thought processes. You should always come to the conclusion that God's, at least teachings, are good, especially when it pertains to us, right? That's just a no-brainer, especially if you're living in 2025, the way we live in it, with the freedoms that we have and the understanding that we have for people around us. Like, I mean, the golden rule, that comes from Christianity. I don't know how you deny that. Our morals come from natural human thinking. Our morals come from God. Our morals come from God. The Bible says that his law is written on everyone's heart.
Round one.
We're able to work out morals with our mind, but our mind is just a tool to interact with the world that's already in place. It doesn't create, in a sense. It doesn't absolutely create. It can make something out of nothing, in the sense of creating, like I can create a video, but not in like I can create a new world. Yes. What's up, bro? Muli, there was a talking snake in the world. Technically, it wasn't a snake because it had legs. That's the biggest issue with most religions. Some people forcing belief like a cult, it completely destroys the comprehensive abilities of those brought up in that way and ruins the purpose of it. Yeah, and I mean, there are cult-like behaviors when it comes to like anything, whether that be Christianity, whether that be Islam, whether that be Buddhism, whether that be... Now, granted, Christianity gets used quite a bit for some reason. Who knows? But that in and of itself should be evidence that this cult-like behavior doesn't stem from anything other than humans. So if you have a Christian who's stealing, and then you have an atheist who's stealing, you don't immediately go, look how false Christianity is because that guy's stealing. Well, no, you can find the common denominator that they're actually both stealing because they're both human. And that's the common denominator. It has nothing to do with God, nothing to do with Christianity. And that's being intellectually honest, right? You'll see so many people like, religion is the reason there's so many wars and there's so much hate and there's so much this. And it's like, huh? What the, like, where'd you get that? Thanks, bro. Maybe. I choose later on. Welcome back, Obsidian. Why would Jesus give the ability for a snake to be self-aware and be able to talk? Well, hold on. You said, why would Jesus give the ability for a snake to be self-aware and to be able to talk? I honestly don't know. We speak in theology? Yes. What's your issue with that? I guess I could probably answer that. What's your issue with that happening? How are you streaming on your console and TikTok? I'm not on console. I'm on PC. Oh, I didn't dodge attack. That was such a nice. Oh, you could have killed me. He messed up. He killed me. Wait, I'm alive. Nice. Light attack so I can parry it.
Victory.
I thought humans were the only ones. Humans were the only ones that what?
Round 3.
I just believe in doing your best for yourself and others. That's a good place to start. What's up, John?
Done my class. Bathe in blossom in the air.
He didn't. He allowed the devil to disguise himself as a snake to deceive Adam and Eve to eat the apple. Hold on. I got to know where his thought process is coming from so I can answer him. Some people that identified as Christian but only pick and pluck some teachings, that's not faith, that's hypocrisy. Right.
Victory.
You see that a lot with progressive Christianity. In Revelation, it speaks of the dragon and the beast, and those humans or actual dragons and actual beast. That is humans. The dragon and the beast. Those will be humans. Or the one that gives him the power, dragon, would be Lucifer, the beast, Antichrist. So yeah. Jesus said, don't judge to not be judged. People nowadays judge a lot on social media, particularly in relation to other people's appearance. It's a poison for the soul. We should never judge a person by their appearance. While I agree with the second half of what you said, I don't agree with the first half of what you said. The first half of what you said is something that people use as a misunderstanding of Christianity, right? When the Bible says, don't judge lest you be judged, they are talking about judging people in a non-finite way. But that same chapter tells us how we should judge, right? Because judging is how we live. We judge based off life. How do we choose a school? How do we choose a place to live? How do we choose a partner? We have to make judgment calls on people all the time. How do we judge whether or not to go down that dark alley because there's someone down there? It's like, there's nothing wrong with judging per se, but when the Bible is telling us not to judge, we are not to take the place of judge because that's God's place. Does that make sense? That's God's place. I am not to condemn people. You're going to hell. I know it. I have cast judgment on you. You're going that's what we're not supposed to do. But when it comes to correcting your Christian brothers and sisters, especially, that's what we're actually commanded to do. And actually, I can give you a verse that helps out because so many people misconstrue this. It's actually kind of scary how people misconstrue the Bible. But I believe it's in 2 Timothy. Hold on, let me play real quick, and I got you. I believe in God, and I got evidence. Is what they're talking about? You were there when it was written. It's your opinion, all right. And I mean, it's always an assertion to be able to say yes, this is my opinion, which is fair, but it is also it has nothing to do with the validity of the truth. So just because two people interpret something in different ways doesn't mean that there is an impossibility in finding truth in the context, right? That's why you hear that all the time. Read in context, because you can make anything true with the Bible if you just pick out a verse and you whatever in it. For instance, there's a popular progressive pastor who takes the story of Lazarus And we all know Lazarus, he's a man who died. And when Jesus gets to the place to where Lazarus was, he's already passed, and his family members and the such, they're saying, why couldn't you have been here a couple of days ago? You could have saved him. Because he's dead. And the progressive pastor, he actually interprets that when Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead, he interprets it as Lazarus actually not being dead, but being left for dead because of his sexuality. And so when he says, Lazarus, come out, he's actually talking about the common saying nowadays when people come out of the closet. I don't mean to laugh at it, but obviously people can interpret anything any type of way, right? Lazarus, come out of the closet, be free to, be sexually who you were meant to be. Yeah, I guess you could interpret it like that if you really want to try. But obviously we have this understanding that the whole premises of coming out is a fairly newer saying, right? It's not something that was around in the first century. So Jewish people at that time, I have to go in a second, by the way, guys. Jewish people at that time wouldn't be saying it in that way. So it's very important when you read the Bible, if you're trying to understand the context, one, understand the literary style of what the passage you're reading is. Two, understand who wrote it, like who was writing here, right? That's super important, because then you'll have an understanding of them as a person, because you'll know who they are, what language they spoke, where are they, so you can get an understanding of like the little things and the slangs, right? You talk to someone from New York, they're going to talk different from a guy from California, but you can understand them better if you know where they're from. And then three, know who they're writing to. Who are they writing to, right? So literary style, knowing the author, and knowing who they're writing to, because that will also help understanding, because sometimes people change their literary style to adapt to other people so they will understand it, right? Might even use different slang that person will understand. That makes sense? Oh, I got clapped, GG. Jesus said the most holy man was a man who wanted to heal his partner's disease. Huh? What? Who wrote the Bible? The Bible is written by 40 different authors. It's 66 different books. Yo, GG's bonk. Yes, I've heard of Wes Huff. I love Wes Huff. Yes, that's the guy. Yes, that's the guy. Sorry, Evan, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a few minutes behind. I think the most important thing in the Bible is remembering that the Bible is not written to you, it's written for you. Yes, yes. I agree. I just got my second encounter up 80 Yorm, so here I am with 160 total. You're crazy. So it's saying since God doesn't exist, we don't get morals from him, right? Yeah, if you're saying God doesn't exist, you're saying, I don't know if you're talking to someone else, but just to get into your conversation real quick, if you say that, yes, you're saying that morals come from the human mind. Oh, but to answer before about judgment, we go to Timothy. Oh, sorry, James. James 5:19. This is about judgment calls, right? So let's say I have a Christian who is stuck in progressive Christianity. They're believing something that the Bible, I believe, clearly isn't teaching, and I'm trying to correct them. Some people would say, no, don't judge that person. You're judging that person. You're doing something wrong. It's just their interpretation. But the Bible teaches, my brothers and sisters, this is James 5:19, if one of you should wander from the truth and someone should bring that person back, verse 20, remember this, whoever turns a sinner from the error of their way will save them from death and cover up over a multitude of sins. So it's actually giving us instruction to help out our Christian brothers and sisters who might have fallen into a falsehood. Now, yes, we are not meant to condemn anybody. That's not our place. We're not in the business of judging for condemnation. That's not us. But we are in the business of correcting. Yes, giant tree. Christians are only Christ followers. It's not supposed to be considered a cult or whatever. It's not. Where does it say that Christians get? Where does it say that Christians get morals from God? It says the law of God is written on our heart. So morals is like a law. What is good? What is bad? Morals. The Bible says the law of God is written on everyone's heart. So, but that's not just Christians. That's everybody. Pray for the 9 million children under the age of 5. Your God kills? Huh? Who is God killing each year? Huh? When we use the phrase like dumb idol under a written to context will make you think of a piece of wood, but under a written for context we would know that it's a non-infest wood or what have you not. Children in natural disasters. Huh? What's that have to do with God? Is Warmonger good? I think so. Oh, I'm getting clapped right now. No, I hit the wall. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, that was smart. Think they're saying that since God is in control of everything, that he can control the weather and... What stocks would Jesus invest in? Great question. Yo, bonk. GG, bro. Got me. Dang, I got clapped. How do I keep myself from raging in For Honor and as playing Highlander? Your calm disposition is interesting to me. So when it comes to For Honor, you should always be, and any game, and anything in life, this is something a lot of people lack when it comes to it. And I'm kind of attacking you right now, but like hopefully you can make your way through it. Self-reflection. Self-reflection and the desire for growth. Self-reflection and the desire for growth. Now, this is the non-biblical answer, right? I'll give you the biblical answer, too, for all my Christians out there. If you are constantly focused on self-reflecting, the errors of your life will become obvious, and you will be able to move away from them, right? If you have a desire for growth, you will always be looking for the thing that leads you to goodness and truth. So when it comes to getting angry at a game, focus in on what you get angry at. As someone who used to get angry at games, I can boil it down to two things. One, thinking I'm better than I am, and two, not understanding what's happening in any sense of the game. So why in the heck would the devs do this? Why would they play like? Why would this other player play like that? Why is this so strong? Why? Like it's not. It's a lack of understanding, where there is no answer to conclusion. So out of that misunderstanding, anger sort of boils up, because then now it's like, like I'm mad because of this thing, and I have no control to change it because I don't understand. So I used to say something very dumb. I don't really live by it anymore. Because I do understand there is righteous indignation or anger, right? Anger is for the weak-minded. That's what I used to say. Not to say that they're stupid, but if you are getting angry, you're not capable of actually thinking through things, right? Because if you would think through things, you wouldn't get upset. If you don't want to get angry when playing games, sorry for the long-winded response, focus on what you can control, and that is yourself and your play style. So if I'm playing another game where I got teammates. I'm never blaming my teammates. If I'm playing against a JJ, Wulin scum. We all hate Wulin here, right? I'm not alone. I'm never saying, you know, I'm losing because this stupid guy's playing Wulin. Lame, busted, abusing the system, Wulin enjoyer. No, right? I'm saying I'm losing because I'm missing my parries. I'm losing because I'm. So I'm having a self-reflective moment in these times, and that will keep you from getting angry, because instead of like this blind rage that forces you to break a controller or punch a monitor or punch a wall or punch, you know, a loved one, God forbid, instead, you're punching your brain ticket and you're thinking, oh man, I really shouldn't be dodge attacking there. I can see he's trying to bait it out, so no more dodge attacking. Right? And obviously the godly answer would be, it's a fruit of the Spirit. As you have Christ in your life, one of the fruits of the Spirit is being slow to anger. So as you trust in the Lord, you will trust in his ideals of not wanting to be angry. You will feed your spirit when it comes to your flesh wanting to be angry. As your spirit gets stronger in that sentiment, the fruit of doing that will be the lack of a desire to even get angry anymore, because you know that anger leads to destruction, and that slow to anger fruit of the Spirit that God promises us with the Holy Spirit will lead to good things. So it's just a trust thing. You're getting cooked. Buddy, really? Bro, I did not even know. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I thought I was winning. I literally thought I won that last match. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Trying to do some push-ups. How many? I can't help with 3 of those, but I'm almost rep 70 BP on my main account. They are ignorant. Don't even argue, brothers. There's no point in ever arguing. I agree.
Round 1.
And always try to have a good understanding of how fruitful a conversation could be. Yes, I probably shouldn't have been talking with Apple so much. He seems a little cynical, which in and of itself isn't bad. I'm so sorry I smacked the crap out of you. But like I said in the past, I enjoy these conversations because of how much they can help other people. And so that's why I'm okay with people like that, who obviously don't have a desire to even try to understand my worldview. They just kind of want to tear it apart. I feel like I can still have a fruitful conversation for people who do care about understanding what Christianity actually teaches. I just enjoy conversation. Hey, that's fair. That's your argument that he has to always be in control to where we are both, or where he does care. So you have to figure out where you're getting that understanding from. Where do we get the understanding that God is in control? Like, find the biblical understanding. What y'all are doing, and like this is something I hope helps someone. What y'all are doing is you're taking a Christian theological understanding, like God is all loving. You're taking the Bible out of it. You're even taking the part of the Bible that is teaching what they're talking about, where we get the whole idea that God is all loving, and then you're putting a worldly spin on it. You're taking that worldly spin, and then you're trying to debunk God from that spin. So God is all loving, and I believe loving is affirming all genders, and I believe loving is hitting kids, and I believe loving is doing this. So since God isn't doing what I believe love is, that means God isn't all loving. And it's like, well, no, you're making a mistake there. God isn't your type of all loving. Yes, you're right, but that doesn't take away from the validity of God being all loving in the way that he has presented it to us, right? And that's what people do. God is all powerful, but he can't lift a rock that he can't control. It's like, yes, we believe God is all powerful over his creation, but we understand that when God teaches that he's all powerful over his creation, that he's also teaching us that he's not nonsensical, that he's not doing things that don't make sense. So he's not going to create a rock he can't lift, or lift a rock that he created to be too heavy to lift. Like, that's just nonsense. It's taking a worldly understanding of a biblical teaching, and then trying to tie the worldly understanding back into the Bible to refute the Bible. It's like, bro, you don't understand. Does that make sense? God is all loving, God is all this, God is all that, God is all this. And it's like, yes, but do you understand why we say that? When we say God is in control, we understand that God is the arbiter of the universe, and he can use all things for the good of those who love him. That's where that comes from. That's that verse. God uses all things for the good of those who love him. So we know God is in control of it all. Amen. Does that mean God causes natural disasters? What did Apple say? Does that mean God, what does he say? Kills 9 million babies every year? No. What he's done is he's taken the idea that God is in control. He's completely left the Bible out of it, got his worldly understanding of it, and then tried to tie it back into the Bible in order to refute it. That's such a misuse of understanding. It's kind of scary. How do we know he controls the cosmos or just the earth? We know he controls it all because that's what's written. He created it all. I'm speaking specifically of natural disasters. Where in the Bible does it say God causes natural disasters? That's what I'm saying. You got it from, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know where you got it from. I'm assuming you got it from God is all powerful, God is in control. I'm assuming, because there's not a verse that says, yes, I am God of the natural disasters. Like, it's not biblical. He just sits there and watches them. What's the problem? Okay, see that I can't have this. Hold on. That's my last fight, by the way. I got to go. And I'll end with this for my boy Apple, because I will give him a conclusion to his talk. And maybe it'll help someone else out too. He said, why he just sits there and watches. Okay, so God of the Bible has a plan. Let me give you guys the full gospel real quick. Let me help you out. God created all things. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. All good comes from him. He made everything, and everything was good. He gave us domain over this earth that he created to be in constant relationship with him in the garden. You got Adam and Eve. He gave them a choice between staying with him or doing things their own way. They chose to do things their own way. Genesis tells us there was a fall that happened. Death entered the world. Chaos entered the world. Unfairness entered the world. This is where we get the idea of like suffering from and bad things happening, right? It's not because God made things that way, because we see the only time God made things away, he made them good. So if there's something that happens in the world and it's not good, it's not God. Sorry, that's just how it goes, right? If we're under the Christian understanding, right? Fast forward, we have Abraham. We call it the Abrahamic religions because Abraham is the father of it. He was a holy man, right, who followed Christ. And you go down his lineage, and you make our way to Jesus. Abraham, Isaac, all the way to King David, all the way to Jesus. Because all of the Old Testament, not only is it telling us the history of our planet, but it's also giving us a clear storyline of what God's plan is to do about this fall, right? His plan in order to redeem us, because obviously when God created everything good, he wanted everything to remain that way. We didn't. It was us. It's us, and we do it every day. We do it every day, and I mean, that's just the way we're wired, it seems sometimes. But God, in his loving nature and his just nature, devised a plan through Abraham's seed, through David's seed, to bring forth the Messiah, to sacrifice himself for all of our wrongdoing so that we can be reconciled with him, right? My favorite verse of the Bible, 2 Corinthians 5:21, he made him who knew no sin become sin so that we can be reconciled with God and become the righteousness of God. So what's that mean, right? We have this God who's all loving, and he wants a relationship with us, but he's also all just. He can't have a relationship with something evil. So you guys have a problem with evil? Yes, so does God. That's good. You're kind of in point there. I only have like 2 minutes left. I got to go. So I got to kind of fast forward through this. So in God's plan, he devises a way for his justice to be fulfilled and his love and his mercy to be fulfilled. And that's right there on that cross. That's the whole purpose that Jesus came and lived a perfect life. It's the whole purpose that he was called Emmanuel, God with us, right? Part of the Trinity. lived a sinless life, and still he put himself on that cross willingly, even though he was without sin, without blemish, to be a sacrifice for us, so that that payment that is due, because the wages of sin is death. That's what the Bible teaches. The wages of sin is death. So when we die, we're actually being paid for our actions. It's natural action consequence. There's consequences to your action, right? Because of that, Jesus died for us, conquered death, so that when we do put our faith in him, that means to trust what he says is real, to trust what he says is true, to trust what he says is false, right? So God, I really want to, have a second wife. Hey, yo, you shouldn't have a second wife. Okay, God, even though I want to have a second wife, I'm not going to. I'm going to trust you. I really want to, but I trust you, right? It's trusting God. Through this, we become, through that sanctification, we are made more righteous as we follow him, because, like I said before with even Richard Dawkins, that cultural Christianity is the truest form that anyone should be. Being a cultural Christian, it's like the basis, and he's an atheist, right? Because he knows that the teachings of Christ lead to a flourishing, not only life, but a flourishing society, right? So we're making our way all through all this stuff, right? And it comes to you. All it comes down to is the choice. You may see you have this issue with all these different parts of the Bible you haven't even looked into, because if you had, you wouldn't really have an issue with it, right? But it comes down to where your heart is, and I'll leave the question with you guys. Jesus Christ said, you've sinned. We know we've sinned. No one can sit here and be like, yeah, I'm sinless. You could try to justify your sins, but you know you've done wrong. I feel like everyone will agree to that. But he's saying you don't have to pay for that sin, and that there's a God that loves you so much that if you do things his way, right? Someone was talking about Samuel earlier, not doing things God's way. And, oh, man, how could God be mad that he didn't do this thing? But, it's not about that. It's about doing things God's way, because God is the creator of all things good, and he is the arbiter of all things good. Because when we say that all things happen for the good of those who love God, we're talking about his overarching plan, right? Because he's playing chess, we're playing, picking our nose in the sand. He's playing 4D chess, 8D chess, I don't know, right? So he has this overarching plan that we couldn't even begin to understand. I don't know why so many bad things happen. I don't know why there's such an issue with people wanting to abuse children, with death at a young age. I don't know, right? But I do know that I follow a God that has a plan to redeem all of this, because I don't run away from the very solution that I'm looking for, which is a God that promises that on that day of judgment, all things evil will be made known. So all of those unsolved mysteries, all those people who thought they got away with abusing their kids or unaliving people or whatever they did, and they thought they got off easy because they just, or something like that. No, God says all of these things will be unturned. Evil will lose, good will win. And even through all of this bad stuff that you're seeing, you may not understand it, but I understand it, and I have made a way for you to be redeemed, to have the ultimate good, which is to be reconciled with me and have everlasting life with me. So the important thing isn't all this little secondary issues you have. It's salvation. Look into the life, death, teachings, and resurrection of Christ and ask yourself, do I want Jesus to pay for my sins, or do I want to pay for them myself? But I just don't believe. That's actually an answer. That's a no, I don't. So just remember that as we go out here. Shout out to everyone who dropped support today. You guys are amazing. Massive, massive shout out to all the love. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you everyone who watched. Thank you everyone who chilled. Everyone who brought up cool questions and things like that. I had an amazing time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out of here. Don't forget, follow the stream if you're new. Twitch, TikTok, whatever, YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Got new videos coming out weekly. Join the Discord if you want to have more talks or if you want to hang out with us. There's also people who play For Honor in there. So if you're looking for some friends to play with, the Discord is a great place to be. And yeah, that's it for me. Stay safe, stay positive. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. I love you guys. Go tell somebody you love them. And I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. More Rivals ranked. We're getting to eternity, I think. Whatever it's after Diamond. Let's go. Peace. Oh. And don't forget, Jesus Christ is the truth. Amen. Amen.